The thing clicky?
Is there sound now?
I can see that thing moving now.
There we go. You want to try this again?
Yes, let's try it again. All right.
So we've been doing this without sound.
Yes,
yeah.
Yes. There we go.
So much for doing it.
God damn it. All right. Live from Studio 511. It's the 260th edition of Houston Wrestling Radio. This is Abel.
This is Travis.
You're not Travis.
I thought I was Travis.
No, you're. God damn. Why is it so hard for you guys to remember your own goddamn fucking names?
4 shows in one weekend. Right here. In
Right
Houston,
here,
Texas.
Right here.
We got a lot to freaking cover, guys. It's freaking awesome. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you're joining us live, which I already see you are, Robert, thanks for letting us know.
Thanks for the heads up.
Yes, about the technical
No,
difficulties.
fuck the heads up. Thank you for the hookup. Yeah.
The
Our
hookup.
boy Robert works at Cactus Music.
Uh-huh.
And word got out that there was a very, very limited edition Metallica cassette tape
Is that why you
live
got
from
it?
Osaka. And before and asked him, bro, do y'all have any? He's like, I got you. I'll put one aside for you. Show up, my man.
Good
I'm
job.
gonna make sure you're gonna get liquored up on Sunday
He said, no problem, bro.
or Saturday.
Awesome. So if you're joining us live, thank you so much. Like Robert, because he's one of the cool kids.
Mhm.
Log into your Google account, your YouTube account. You could chat along with us, ask us questions, fact check us, just talk shit, call us out on our bullshit, whatever.
That's a lot.
If you're if you're not joining us live, that's okay. We can still interact with you on Facebook Radio, or you know what? Just drop a comment right here in the comment section on YouTube, and don't forget to subscribe and give us a thumbs up.
Yes.
So yeah.
The one thing after Raw and SmackDown leading up to Survivor Series that everyone's talking about that's got the internet aflame.
Did you know this
James Ellsworth is gone.
He took it right in the chin. Yeah.
He took it right.
He took that right in the chin.
Oh
That was some
man.
sweet
Yeah.
chin music
Yeah.
right there.
What the fuck? Like, why? He wasn't part of the siege. He even tweeted, I was in the bathroom.
So I'm wondering, what did he do?
Everyone's
Because
been
up
really
to
talking
last
about
week,
it.
he was still in a prominent storyline involving.
I thought they were going to
Someone
go
else
with it.
yeah.
I thought they were going to go like Andy Kaufman with it.
I remember listening to the show last week, and you were saying that it felt so out of place that all of a sudden the little bitch on a leash decided to find a pair and think that he was her perp.
Yep.
And now he's gone.
Yep.
Like it just all that just made no fucking sense.
I
Even
wonder.
now.
I wonder if that whole thing there was. Well, I know I'm on my way out,
I might as
so
well
just
borrow the bang.
yeah, exactly. Because what I think maybe it was is that he had like a short-term contract anyway,
He
and
just hit his ear like a month ago.
yeah, they weren't going to renew him or something. They're like, all right, cool, you had your run,
The charm
thanks.
wore off.
Adios.
Yeah.
In 2-3 weeks, you're going to be gone. So maybe that's why all of a sudden he grew a pair and then jobbed out to all the fucking women.
Yeah. I mean, what a way to go. But
I mean, dude, good for him.
yeah, we
Good.
know
He made his money.
The world knows him now.
All of the indie wrestlers that are like here and all across the country, all across the world, they look up to him and they give him hope. Like, hey, I know I'm at least better than that guy,
Yeah.
and he got a shot.
Yeah.
He's basically made enough money to buy a prosthetic chin.
Yeah. Well, dude, he gives hope for any man with two hands.
And any man with two hands.
I mean,
I only need one.
Fuck, but yeah. But did you know that this weekend is the only time of the year that Raw and SmackDown go bad to bad and hand to hand combat?
Bad to bad, to hand to hand.
They go ass to mouth.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. ATM, as the young ones call it. Let me get that 20.
Yeah. I think. Thank God I'm not going to hear that fucking liner anymore. Jesus.
Oh,
Christ.
no, they're going to show it 18 times on videos on Sunday. And a couple of times on Saturday to remind you, hey, by the way, the only tickets we have left are $400.
On Monday. Well, you know, last night was night. One night of the year.
Oh, God.
They go head to head. Mano a mano. Whatever.
It's like they have to add that thing in there. It's
yeah.
Ugh.
Does your interest in MMA go up at all knowing that Jack Swagger is in the heavyweight division for Bellator?
No.
Jack Swagger versus Bobby Lashley?
I wish him well. I hope he does good, but I'm not watching Bellator because of Jack Swagger. I like Bobby Lashley more than I like Jack Swagger, but I'm not going to go and tune in.
I've watched Bellator fights, and I think they're whack. Like I think they're like, oh, these guys can't really fuck with UFC anymore, so let's throw them on here. Let's see what we got. And they look staged. Like I know they're not their fights, but goddamn, they look staged.
I saw the pay-per-view secondhand about 2 years ago. It was a co-main event. King Mo and Kimbo Slice gassed himself out to the point that King Mo fell backwards into a knockout.
Yes.
Into a TKO.
Nearly died.
Nearly died. And that followed by Hoist Gracie low-blowing Ken Shamrock again, just like they did in their original match in the early 90s. And I got from there, I had the same point of view that you do, that at least in Bellator, that's like half WWE.
Yeah.
He can make it go. He won't be the first wrestler to do good in there. I mean, obviously,
I hope he does.
Lashley actually had the title for a while in Bellator, so it can be done.
The headline was all about Punk, and then Punk didn't do well.
Well, see, where Punk fucked up is where he should have gone this route.
Yeah.
Go to Bellator first. It's gonna be a joke.
Hell no. I disagree.
It's a joke, but I mean, at least people will respect him more. If Lashley goes to UFC, they're like, okay, well, he's already got his nose wet, in this fucking thing. He's a legit cage fighter now.
Kimbo Slice got laughed at because the only experience he had was knocking out idiots, bums on YouTube.
Yeah.
Him being on Tough Enough as a competitor made you invest in the person Kimbo Slice. Punk should have gone through the light heavyweight division of Ultimate Fighter.
Oh, okay.
Punk should have gone through Ultimate Fighter and build up why he's there. That he's not just a flash in the pan wrestler, but they went for the money. I mean, the checks
can't
there.
Blame him. Can't blame
you want high six figures, or you want to lay it out? You want to lose to these little bums for nothing.
Yeah.
So. But if it works for him, it works for him.
Yeah.
Seth, welcome to the show. He said that he would like to let everybody know that he got his Astros World Series shirt.
Nice.
What?
So yes,
Seth freaking wrong.
Bandwagoner, you.
But yeah.
Wow. So it was fucking game 7 here. Yeah. Last week was thrice to God, and then now we're back to normal.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's been a good
ride. And then we're gonna have the holidays coming up.
Oh yeah.
Which we need to figure out what we're gonna do next week because
podcast.
I need to talk to y'all about that. We'll figure that out.
We can do the podcast without him. Yeah. It won't be the first time.
So
right off the bat, I'm gonna bust this nut.
All right.
Anticipate Takeover. Arnold, come.
Ooh.
Called it
9.
Okay.
Even though he went 8. I know y'all saw that, right? He did 8, right?
That's 8.
That's why he doesn't work at a bank.
Well, no, my finger doesn't like to go up sometimes.
You just can't get it up.
It doesn't go up sometimes.
One shocker.
Well, then just do that.
Yeah.
One shocker too much in high school, right?
Make the thumb go down.
That explains why that finger's browner than the rest of them. So 9.
Yeah, 9.
That's his wedding ring finger too.
Yeah, 9.
Hand in hand, right?
I'm like ready for this match. For an NXT, I feel like this is gone. Like it's built up for a very long time, which might be why it's only at a 9 instead of a 10. I feel like, man, I wish I wanted to see this match about a week or 2 ago. I still want to see it.
You're gonna be there.
I'm gonna be there for free.
Woo! Wait, for free?
Yes, thank you. Sports Radio 610.
How did that happen?
We went over that 2 weeks ago. Go.
Yeah, dude, I can't fucking wait. It's gonna be badass. This build-up has been sick as fuck. It's been a la Taker Goldust type, fucking just those two okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Let's see how they clash. And they have this week. Last week you saw of the Velveteen Dream. He was just like fucking angry and like he fucked up fucking Banana. He just like fucked them all up.
Wait, he did what to him?
Banana, whatever his name, the Brazilian banana guy is, Banana Hammock.
Cesar Bononi?
Yeah. He fucked him up. Like, he fucked him up.
That would be a plantain.
Yeah. Wow, have you seen his?
If anyone knows about bananas, it's the guy wearing the monsoon banana shirt and sitting on one too.
Yeah, the build's been sick. I can't wait for their match. I hope that they deliver like as good as I think they are because of the styles. Like Alistair is all strikes. Velveteen is more of like wrestling, but like dramatics.
Yeah.
So it can work. It can work if they bounce off.
The difference of fighting styles. It's the differences between them in the sense of the storyline that they've been playing for the last, ever since they put them in the same ring against each other. Spoiler alert for anybody that's watching tonight that has watched this show before, you're going to see a lot of this tonight.
10.
My anticipation level for this match from the second and that promo that Alistair kicked the mic out of Velveteen's hands, and Velveteen got on his knees and like oh dude, that's it. You can appreciate this as a guy that likes to see fighting. You can appreciate this as an old school wrestling fan that likes the story that builds to this. Either way you want to look at it, I'm at a 10, dude. Even if I wasn't going, I'm at a 10.
Yeah.
I'm not quite at a 10. The only reason why is because I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to get. The story's great. The wrestlers individually themselves, great. But there's a little bit of room there for error for chemistry. I don't know yet if they're good in the ring together.
It's weird because whenever we talk about we anticipate this so much because of what we don't know will happen, you're actually thinking of this as a negative connotation in this. Is that because you like this so much that you don't want it to get ruined? Or the bar is set pretty low that the fact that you don't know it's coming is actually raising it up some?
I think it's a little bit of the unknown not necessarily being something that's going to make me be more excited or less excited. Okay. You know, it's unknown, so I don't know. Like, since it's unknown, man, this could be the most amazing thing, and I'm glad that I have it at a 9, because if the match is at a 10, I'll be like, hey, you're exceeding my expectations. But if it's at a 9 and it winds up being like an 8, I'm like, oh, well, at least I wasn't disappointed for a 10. You know, there's just enough there for me to not know the entire body of work of Tommy End and the entire body of work of Patrick Clark to really see how they're going to be as these two brand new characters in a first time big time feud against each other. I'm like, I don't know. I mean, I'm still at a 9, guys. Yeah, I'm still at a fucking 9.
Yeah, we're picking 9s and 10s here.
Yeah. So, but
to your defense, this is only Alistair's 4th takeover.
Yeah,
and Velveteen's first takeover.
First.
Yeah,
the last one he was on like the pre-show or something.
Yeah, they taped it for the next week.
Oh, okay. So that's the only reason why I'm like.
And all of his takeovers have been this year, so it's his 4th takeover, but like it's been like 5 months. You know what I mean? I suck at months, but 6 months or so.
Yeah. Who you got winning?
Black. You can't end that streak yet. Black. Alistair Black to be.
Oh, that.
So we want to be PC here. Alistair Black.
No women in the room tonight, so of course hornies are gonna get horny. Yeah. What about you?
I think Alistair is probably gonna win it. I think that having Velveteen Dream lose would be more interesting than having Alistair Black lose, because Alistair Black, if he loses, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess his push is over, you know, like his.
Or we found his weakness. Velveteen got in his head.
Oh, that's a good point. Shit, I don't know. I'd rather see what Alistair can do with the big ass long monster winning streak, and I'd rather see how Velveteen is going to react if he's still going to be full of himself and charismatic and be this character even in a loss.
Yeah,
I've said this a couple of times on this show, and I'm going to stick to my guns. I honestly won't mind either way. I would like to see Velveteen win this, and I'm going to argue your point.
Go for it.
Because every single main talent guy that NXT has gotten, where you can tell that they're going to push him to the title, they get that undefeated run, and then they get the title, and then after that, they have one burnout feud, and then the next feud, their rematch, and it's done, and there's nothing. Like, no one actually gets built. Yeah. When you lose the belt in a title match, you're not really making you're not putting the other person over, because the whole point of it was because of the title match.
Yeah.
At least with this feud, if Velveteen Dream beats Alistair, I want to see what Alistair does in a loss. You find character builds yourself more when you're in a loss rather than a victory.
You make a good point there.
You know, and that'll actually give Velveteen's attitude credence that I am kind of a big deal. I beat the undefeated Freak in Black. So now what? And that's going to give Alistair.
That's a good point because then figuring out who you are, even as a loser, damn, that could be interesting too. You know what? This might be one of those rare occasions where I don't care. Well, no, I don't care who wins. I don't care who loses.
Yeah, we all win.
It's the right call either way for both guys.
Yeah.
So
and a loss doesn't necessarily kill either one of them.
Nope.
Yeah. Not necessarily. I think a loss would hurt Alistair more than it would hurt Velveteen. Yeah. But if we go Chris's route and they do it right, then you could get a little bit more depth of flavor out of Alistair Black's stew.
Yeah.
All right. Seth in the chat, he says that he thinks Alistair's going to win. He also wanted to clarify a little something. He's a hardcore Nationals fan. But he said he has a story for cheering for the Astros this year. But okay, cool. So
hey,
that's actually on the bucket list for next year. I plan to go to Washington and catch a Nationals game next year.
Really?
Yeah, I did a Mets game this year. I did a Yankees game last year. So next year I want to go up to DC.
Now, Robert Medlin in the live chat maybe jumped ahead. I don't know. I don't mind if this is jumping ahead. He says that he has an anticipation level of 10 for Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano.
Better get there early if you're gonna go.
Yeah, because apparently two of the three of us probably won't get there on time.
Yeah.
This is not technically a match for Takeover.
No,
but we're gonna be there in person. Technically, this will also be a preview of next week's episode, so we can talk about it.
Yeah.
I was gonna wait till after we finish the whole Takeover, but if he jumps ahead now, fuck it, we can jump ahead now. My anticipation level for Pete Dunne versus Johnny Gargano.
I hope this is a screen thing for the YouTube fucking like.
Yeah,
10.
Let's just do it as many times as possible so that
10. Yeah. So we're having a 10 counter, by the way. I'm taking notes. That's the second one. Dude, what do we need to say to hype up this match that we haven't already seen from either Johnny Gargano or Pete Dunne? Like, this shouldn't take more than like 10 seconds, right?
Yeah.
Is it that obvious?
I know.
Easy as easy.
Look, it's Gargano and Dunne. That's it. That's all I need to say.
I'm at a 9. I'm not at a 10.
You need build.
Exactly. Yeah. That's exactly there. As far as the pedigree of what they could do in matches, I know Pete Dunne can bring it. I know Johnny Gargano can bring it. But the story, there's no story there other than William Regal was in the back and he said, hey, the UK guy wants to put up his UK title. I, being a person from UK, think that you, an American, should challenge for the UK title. That story just doesn't do it for me.
Gargano, you've lost like 7 matches in a row. I'm going to reward you with the UK title. For
exactly. I don't like that little bit of story that was, and oh, by the way, spoiler alert, that was from tonight's episode of NXT. Yeah. And we did watch it because usually we only watch the previous week's episode.
Is that what happened?
That's what they did tonight. You got here right after that happened. But that's usually why we don't talk about NXT. But I figured, hey, it's a go-home show. Yeah. It ends at 8. We start at 8. Let's try to squeeze as much as we can in here. And that happened on the go-home show.
Well, speaking of squeezing as much as we can in here, this might not be the only time that we see Gargano. Because there's been a Twitter beef.
A
tweef that has built up to an abs contest between Johnny Gargano and Shawn Michaels. So we might
Shawn Michaels still has abs.
He's been working out. He's on a diet.
I got one big ab.
So we might be seeing that in person.
Absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
You just got a hernia.
Yeah. I just got the hernia. I'm going to let you take the lead on this. Sullivan.
That's on Takeover?
Mm-hmm. You saw the fucking episode.
I thought that was going to be
commentary.
Next week.
The commentary specifically said Takeover.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the 5.
Ooh,
10 of that is for Lars, and 0 of that is for
twice.
KO.
We agree. God, I'm scared.
For the record, 10 of mine is 0, still 10.
It balances out to a 5.
Yes. 10 minus 0 is 5. But
no, it's not.
10 divided by
yes. Okay.
If you average it out, God damn it, Arnold, learn to math. All right. Anyway, 5. That's what that averages out to. I'm really interested in Lars. I was putting over Lars. Was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Whatever it was. I'm like, dude, I bought into this guy. Yeah. I want to see him kill Ono, but I know that for whatever reason, WWE and the NXT writers or whatever, they really like Ono. So I'm kind of half-heartedly hoping that Lars kills him. But I know that, oh man, they really think that Ono is like the top of card, so it's not going to be a squash. So if it's anything less than a squash, I'll be like, God damn it, fucking Cassius Ono. But
will this be your P break?
Nah.
Yes.
Yes.
I've been coming around on Sullivan, but dude, I'm sorry, man. He's a cool guy. I've met him a few times in person. I know what Chris Hero looks like, and seeing this like HD plus 50 pounds of Cassius Ono. It just doesn't look right.
Gym shorts
Kevin Owens has always been fat. Samoa Joe has always been fat. Freaking Bam Bam's always been fat. You know, I know what they look like. I'm used to seeing them that way. Cassius needs to hit the. It's aesthetically unpleasing to see him now.
Well, that's why he was supposed to be the Roman of the Shield.
It doesn't.
He wouldn't lose weight. That was the deal.
It doesn't grab my attention at all. He just drags everything down like an anchor. I'm at a 3 for this. Yeah. And I really want to see Sullivan develop. I'm thinking someone's going to eat this guy alive.
What I would wish that KO would do,
which KO?
Ono. What I wish Ono would do is just own it that he's a fat guy and turn into a fat guy wrestler.
Yeah. Stop wearing skinny guy clothes.
Yeah, stop wearing skinny guy clothes. Stop trying to sell yourself on being like this flippy dippy indie darling kind of thing, and just put more brawler, more power, more strength into your repertoire. Like he's trying to still wrestle like he's that skinny kid from back in 2005 who's just doing rolling elbows.
Got it.
That's the sad thing. He has this ability to do amazing matches and to do really good things in the ring, except it just doesn't match what you're seeing, and it's not in a good way either. Because with like Brian Cage, it doesn't match what you're seeing. Brian Cage is this big hulking fucking monster, but
Brian
he's doing
Cage,
flips.
Matanza, Keith Lee are 3 examples of owning your weight and still making it look like you're a credible
was
threat.
The original Vader, do a fucking moonsault.
Bam Bam too.
Bam Bam.
Yeah. Who do you got winning? If
you care to ask, my anticipation level for this is about a 6. Like,
you're more generous than
it's more mostly it's a lot Lars. I think he's gonna I think this is gonna be his like stepping stone match. I think KO. I'm kind of backwards on this. I think KO is gonna bring out another level of Lars, because his matches have been so far just been like rah, bam, bam, bam. So he's gonna have to adjust.
Somebody tenderize that meat.
Yeah. So, we're gonna see the test with him again. This may be where I go get like some chicken tenders.
Ryan, welcome. What's up, man? Hey, are you going? Are you going to all the festivities this week? You know what? Hold on. I want to get this out there. I'm going to NXT and Survivor Series. You're going to NXT
and potentially either Survivor Series or Raw.
And you?
NXT Takeover, Survivor Series. I'm actually on the fence thanks to fucking Scott. I might actually go see the Something to Wrestle live with.
Okay.
Because we came back
Bruce
from
Pritchard.
Yeah, Bruce Pritchard.
Sunday.
We came back from Drankin in Austin, and he had the Bret Hart podcast that they go like in timeline and fucking in depth. And I was like, okay, I might actually want to listen to this. And then, of course, I got Raw and SmackDown. So I'm doing the whole Megillah. This is actually the culmination of my Big 4 year, because I've already done Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and now Survivor Series.
So this is the first year in your life that you've ever been to all Big 4 shows in one calendar year.
Yeah.
Congratulations, you motherfucker. You rich-ass motherfucker.
For real.
Rich? Man, I flew to Orlando, round trip, $60.
Unfortunately, Ryan says he's not going to any of it. Aw.
Oh, man.
Hey, I'm only going because I got tickets for free.
Isn't there a radio station that's giving out second row tomorrow and front row on Friday?
Oh, dude, all the fucking radio stations have been giving
just listen to the radio.
Listen to the radio.
Well, it might be because he works out of town sometimes. I don't know. I don't know how valid this story is, but just throw it out there. The reasoning why the hardcore Nationals fan is cheering for the Astros because he always cheers for whatever team Verlander's on because he says that like his grandparents were his Verlander's neighbors, so his grandparents knew Verlander growing up as a kid.
That's cool. So your middle finger smells like Kate Upton, doesn't it?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey.
Like heaven. What?
Kate Verlander.
There you go.
There you go.
See, that's a real Astros fan. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh, hey, Robert Medlin says I'm doing the Bruce Pritchard show too. Also going to JR's book signing.
God, fuck.
Oh,
who are the idiots that are gonna wait in line at fucking Walmart to meet Finn Balor? Anybody?
My wife.
Anybody?
She's gonna go.
She wants to.
Oh,
well, we
man.
know
that'll
Bacon's gonna
affect
go.
me going to NXT early because I have to go pick her up.
Yeah.
from Pasadena, so I don't know if she's gonna do it or not.
Just to summarize, Sullivan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Next, help me out here because I'm kind of torn. 4-way women's title match: Kairi Sane, Nikki Cross, Ember Moon, the iconic chick, Peyton Royce. Arnold, what's your anticipation level for this?
8. I'm really excited to see all 4 of these women wrestle. I genuinely like all 4 of them.
Yeah.
I really like. What I want is Ember because come on, man, they're fucking have it already. Like you've been like dangling the fucking carrot right here,
and this
like,
would be a bit of a hometown win for her.
Well,
I mean, she's from Dallas, but she wrestled at Booker's promotion for the longest time.
Well, so that means I'm gonna boo.
Yeah, and
you were booing her back then.
Not in ROW. I didn't boo her I booed her at ROW. I didn't boo her when we saw her in San Antonio or Austin.
But I want Ember for the story. I don't want Kairi yet because she just got there and she won the Mae Young. She don't need nothing else right now.
Okay.
I've been telling you, I'm a big Peyton Royce guy. I love Peyton Royce, dude.
I can tell.
And Nikki Cross just keeps climbing the ranks too. But right now, I don't know if I'd want her and the other 2 guys to have the belts, which is what's the case right now, right? Sanity they still have the belts.
Yeah, they're not defending them.
Yeah, they're not defending them.
Takeover.
So I don't know. But I think as far as the match, it should be wild. It should be fun because Nikki Cross is just going to be all over the damn place.
Yeah, she's going to be crazy.
What about you?
I'm going to go with an anticipation level of about a 9. I really like the women's division in NXT. They kind of took a dip after Sasha Banks left and Bayley left, and it seemed like they were stagnant for a while. Yeah. And then, you had Asuka killing everybody, and then I was like, okay, we love Asuka, but the division kind of sucked because it was Asuka versus all the people who suck. Yeah. But now that Asuka's gone, I kind of feel like, all right, we're going to really have like an insurgence, especially from all these Mae Young Classic competitors to come back. They're going to replenish the ranks, and oh shit, we're going to have something really good here. And in this particular match, the fact that Kairi Sane is in here as, the winner of the Mae Young Classic, that's how she earned a spot. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm down with that. All those things that y'all said about Ember Moon, Trouble, that's what she was called back PWA days, Trouble. She was fucking awesome. I liked her then, so I'm happy to see her, kind of somewhat making a homecoming.
Yeah.
So I'm very excited for the match. As far as who I got winning, man, I want to see Kairi win it. You make a good point when you said, man, I don't know, like, oh, it is too soon, because I think you're right. It might be too soon, but the way I feel, dude, she won the Mae Young Classic. That should have just handed the title over right then and there. But the way they worked this, it's like,
hold on a minute, player.
Yeah,
it's almost the only tournament with that didn't.
The only tournament, exactly. So to me, it was like almost automatic. And during that tournament, I was like, fuck yeah, I really. But dude, they're making for me a good case for Nikki, because Nikki has been the one that's kind of been over organically throughout this entire curve.
I think she was supposed to be this over.
Yeah, I don't think she was either. And now she like totally fucking is. So man, I'm torn between. I'm gonna say they're gonna give it to Nikki. So I think that's who's gonna win. But
that's your prediction.
That's my prediction.
What's your prediction?
because of the Texas thing and because of like, come on, what else are you gonna do with her? You might as, you know what I mean? Like,
here's what you do with her: you turn her heel.
That's her.
Here's my problem with this entire thing, which is why I need y'all's advice.
Give me a number.
7.
Okay.
I want to be higher, but here's my problem. Ember's already had 2 chances one-on-one and couldn't get it done. So I don't want to see her with the belt right now.
Okay.
I still don't know what an Ember Moon is, so I don't want to see her with the belt right now. That's just me personally.
Okay.
Completely left out in this. Because every single week from the moment that Kyrie was announced that she was going to be the winner of this tournament, has she even wrestled?
Yeah, she wrestled
once.
Dakota Kai once.
Yeah,
no, she wrestled twice.
But everyone else has interfered except Kyrie.
There's been build with the other girls.
There's more build
Kyrie
with the
was
other
just kind of
girls.
handed her spot, and we knew that it was her, and there was no conflict there.
And all she does is come out and goes.
Yeah, like the only build that we've had from Kyrie's respect has been her walking past the iconic duo and then going like that and then walking away, and then the iconic duo being, oh my god,
because they were talking shit about it.
Yeah, they were talking shit.
We can't have that same issue, man, because we've already had that with Nakamura. We've already had that with Tommy. We've already had that with Asuka. If you know English, break it out.
But
like
that's the actual problem.
This doesn't cut it. Sorry, I like you. Sweet elbow drop. That don't cut it. My prediction, this whole year, if you guys haven't noticed, has been the year of Peyton Royce.
Yeah.
The iconic. From whatever reason, they've always, I don't know if it's unfortunate because look at them.
Unfortunately for me, I don't like them.
It's weird.
I don't know. I just don't like them
dude,
at all.
As a team, the both of them, dude, she's leaving with the belt. No doubt about it. That's the only interesting thing that I would see. I would see Peyton win the belt and have Crazy White Girl take the belt from both of them, from the iconic, because they're gonna do their little Freebird rule or the flawless whatever, where they have a belt
takeover.
Yeah, they're gonna have. That's what I want to see. Because right now, Ember's cool and all, but I'm not invested in her because I don't see anything different. Like it's just her role to me is undefined, and I need to see something with her for me to care about it. And right now, a heel Ember versus Kyrie would get my attention.
All right.
Time.
I don't know if this helps you out any more or any less. Robert Medlin says, I'm hoping Nikki wins, but I think Ember is winning. Seth also agrees that Ember Moon should win, but he said good points about Peyton Royce. Good point.
NXT title, McIntyre against Almas. What's your anticipation level?
An optimistic 6. I wanted to be maybe 7 or so, but up until fucking like last week, 2-3 weeks ago, I didn't give a flying fuck about Almas, and I still don't give a flying fuck about Drew McIntyre. I don't care about Drew McIntyre. I kind of care a little bit more about Almas right now because the stuff with the Selena. The stuff with Selena has been kind of interesting. I'm glad that they're kind of taking him in a new direction. It almost feels like this is out of left field that he gets the title shot. But hey, if it was because of his manager that got him the title shot, it makes sense. So I'm like, okay, there's a little bit of interest there. As far as the match goes, I don't know. The last time I've seen Almas wrestle, I was like, shit, that's the best I've seen him.
That hammerlock DDT, bro.
And I love the hammerlock DDT. I love that fucking DDT.
Just wait till Drew kicks out of it.
It's an optimistic 6 because I feel like I should rate it that low because I haven't cared about these guys for this long. But if they have a really, really good showing, then I'm going to be like, oh, fuck. I'm all up on either the Drew bandwagon or the Almas bandwagon. I don't know which bandwagon I'm fixing to get on, but I'm going to get on one, at least I think. It could stink up the joint, and I'll be like, God damn, why did I rate it a 6? I should have went with like a 4. But as of right now, it's an optimistic 6.
How about you, man?
Daniel took the words right out of my mouth. An optimistic 6. Because I'm not invested. I haven't been invested in them until recently. And even then, it was kind of like I I felt like I was halfway making myself be invested. I'm like, it's a fucking title, man. Like, they should. Why the fuck do I not care about this goddamn match? But then their past 2 weeks of build, it's like, okay, cool. Ever since she did the flying head scissors, I was like, hey, what's that? What's going on?
And then you got jealous because Drew got a handful of that snatch, baby.
Damn, he got it. She came at him, all right. And
takes two sometimes.
His promo, whenever he speaks Spanish, predominantly Spanish or whatever, he speaks with a lot of passion, and I really like that. Plus, him in the ring.
That's the Spanish language, though, dude.
Yeah.
Tastes like chicken.
That's not the first time I've heard him tell me that.
So I'm sure that's not the first time he's done it.
No, not at all. In the ring, he has never disappointed me. I would think, it's like I remember watching every match from him. He's never disappointed me. I don't care much for him. He's kind of boring. He has the look. I get it. He's the freaking Scottish Roman Reigns. You know what I mean? Like he has the look that Vince McMahon wants.
That's a fucking insult to McIntyre, dude. I would take that back in a heartbeat.
Facial hair, fucking cut lean and build. Yeah, fucking Roman Reigns.
Okay,
but he has the look that Vince wants, and everything's there. It's just the storyline hasn't been compelling for me yet. But I mean, if I say yet 3 days before the fucking goddamn match, so you had your chance, and to me, that's why you're as high as I'm going as a 6. And that's because I researched the fuck out of La Sombra this week, and I like what I hear.
Which is Spanish for shade.
Yeah,
the shade. What about you?
God, I hate to agree with you, motherfuckers. I'm at a 6. But there's a bigger
6.
There's a bigger problem at hand here that I think I just figured out watching this last episode of NXT.
Okay.
So let me just slow it down for the people that can't hear.
Today's episode.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Right now, the biggest flaw with NXT in their title division is that for the last 2 years at least. No, what is it?
Are you on?
No, you're good.
For the last 2 years, we've had champions there that had no business being there. Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, with the history of his career, Drew McIntyre.
Yeah.
It kind of takes the edge off of title matches knowing that by January, McIntyre's in the Rumble. He's on the main roster. There isn't a lot of fucks to give for these NXT title matches on takeovers. Almas looks like the first guy since probably Bo Dallas, where if you were to put the title on Almas, it would feel like NXT is a legitimate developmental company.
Yeah.
Instead of having champions that have no fucking business there.
Yeah.
Because everybody there's got popularity. I love Bobby Fish, Kyle O'Reilly, Adam Cole, Bebe. But there is a reason why they should be in NXT. Yes. If either one of them held the heavyweight title, I would not have the opinion that I have right now of Kevin Owens, Samoa Joe, Shinsuke Nakamura, Bobby Roode, Drew McIntyre. Finn Balor too. Drew needs to drop the belt like Friday against Adam Cole in San Antonio, if not Saturday against Cien Almas.
WWE has been famous for doing this recently too.
And,
like, hey, by the way, in case you didn't know, they lost the belt last week.
WWE needs to go back to its roots as far as NXT. They need to develop these guys instead of wasting all their airtime and precious segments on people that you don't need to sell us on.
Yeah.
Nakamura, Shinsuke, Origato, Dotimas. Like,
prime example of these is like who's getting shine right now is Sabatelli and Moss. Yeah. These are homegrown motherfucking products.
Street profits, dude.
Yeah. Brendan Williams is soon. But you know
hopefully
what I mean?
Brendan Williams soon.
He
started touring.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that?
He's been touring.
No. He hadn't been touring. He hadn't been on the road.
He's been touring in Florida.
He'd been in Florida in their main shows, but he went on the road.
Mm-hmm. Poor Brandon's going to be a fucking security guard on Sunday.
Oh, man. I hope to see him. I hope to see Brendan.
I got Almas winning, and I hope Drew's gone like Monday. Yeah. Like throw his ass on SmackDown on Tuesday.
He's like a surprise member of the Survivor Series team.
All right.
He's the 5th woman. Have you seen his moves?
Seth says he doesn't care at all. His anticipation level is 0. Robert Medlin says it should be a solid match. I think Drew retains since they're waiting on Adam Cole.
Baby.
But he says he's mostly anticipating the entrances. Full mariachi band for Almas?
That's fucking racist.
Sprinklers.
No pyro.
Yeah, no pyro. So that stupid fucking LED fucking I don't know. All right.
Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, because I've been waiting to say this all fucking like 2 or 3 months, because I have the Ric Flair and the Four Horsemen documentary stuck in my head, hardwired, programmed.
I still need to watch that.
So
God damn it.
I'll let you borrow it.
I have it here.
No, you're talking about the Four Horsemen. You're talking about the.
Oh, I'm talking about the 3430.
There are a lot of ups and downs in life. In war games, you're gonna go up into the cage, down into the mat, up into the turnbuckle, down into the mat. War games. Fucking war games. My anticipation level for the match we have not seen in almost 20 years. 10 for war games.
10.
And that goes back to Gargano Pete Dunne. I don't need to take 5 minutes to explain why I want to watch this match. War games. Done. The floor is y'all's.
Do you want to take this first or should I?
I will.
Okay, go for it.
Because mine's gonna be kind of an interesting take.
Okay.
We're gonna be there.
Yes.
We're not gonna have the benefit of commentary.
Correct.
Or explanation.
Correct.
Or sight, for that matter, because it's gonna be a fucking fence cage.
Every seat's obstructed view.
Yeah. so
the ref will explain the rules before they bring out the entrance.
And watching the matches before, how clusterfuck they've been, I'm at a 5. Ooh. I'm at a 5 because of the unknown. Because I don't want to be at a 10. Because I don't want to be like, oh my God, I can't wait. And halfway through the match, I'm like, what the fuck's going on?
You have commentary. It's the network on your phone.
People watching the network.
Oh shit, Hector's back. What's up, Hector?
What up?
He said, "I'm back, bitches." That's what he said.
I've been gone for like
what about
2
you?
months.
No, he's not done.
You're not done?
No. So I'm gonna be like, I hope I'm gonna be like, yeah, dude, yeah, check this out. I'm taking my wife. So like,
oh, poor thing.
Yeah. So she's gonna be
this
like,
is not the show for the first
on?
time for a first timer.
I know, but it's
You're
like,
gonna be turning to your wife all night saying,
look,
remember, I got these tickets for free.
So
remember, I found the babysitter.
Yeah. So man, it's. I'm very, very cautious about this match. I want to see it because of the players. Dude, the Undisputed Era, to me, I'm hook, line, and sinker. I've been sold on them like for a hot minute, and I've been. I don't know if this is part of. Yeah, this is part of. It's kind of a different show this week. It's more of a prediction show, but if it not for the interference at the end, Adam Cole versus Roderick Strong would have been my fucking match of the week. Like, bam, instantly. That match they had on NXT.
You can still do the match of the week with it being a prediction show.
Yeah, but that disqualifies that match for me because it wasn't a whole fucking match. It was disqualification at the end.
But they've had a Ring of Honor several times.
I know what I was saying, but me as a WWE fan, more than anything, this was my first glimpse of. Last Wednesday was my official. You know what? I'm officially unblinded by Abel and Roderick Strong hate. I'm officially unblinded. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm officially like, because I always say every time I see a match, I'm like, it always reminded me of how bland he is. No, fuck that, dude. I don't give a fuck. Dude, watching them two in that match together was like damn near art because like God, it was like, they fucking ruined it. So them in that cage, I can't wait to see it. I've never been too high on them. They're the foreigner shield. You know what I mean? Like they're the foreigner shield. Yeah. So
they're gonna team with Rusev. It's Rusev Day.
The foreigner shield. And Saturday, I can't wait to see that entrance. I'm really gonna do something weird. But as far as the match, I think it's gonna be a mess. But I'm hopeful that. I'm gonna be after the match. I'm like, that was pretty cool. That was pretty good. I saw War Games for the first time.
Yeah,
I'm done.
I'm going to split the difference between you two and go with the 7.5. I would have been higher. I would have been at a 9 if it wasn't for the fact that I sat down on that couch and said, I don't know, like last week or something earlier in the week, and said, you know what? I'm going to throw on an old school War Games match just to, dude.
You picked the wrong one because of your love affair of Bret fucking Hart.
That part of that's true too, but I also wasn't the one who picked it. It was Porsche who picked it. It just reminded me of how much of a clusterfuck the War Games match can be. The match that I wound up watching on the network was NWO Red versus NWO White versus WCW. and you had a shot against Goldberg at stake. So whoever won, whichever individual won, got a shot at Goldberg for the title. So it wasn't like all the teams working together in the 3-on-3 team setting. It was like you had Piper and DDP in there on the same team, but they were fighting each other. Ultimate Warrior appeared for no reason amidst smoke. Then he disappeared for no reason amidst smoke. And then you had on the NWO White side, you had Stevie Ray in there helping out Hogan. The Stevie Ray was actually dude, it was a fucking clusterfuck. Now I get it that a lot of that was WCW booking, but that took me down from this because I was like, when was there a last War Games match that was like, oh my god, that was fucking badass? And maybe I need to go back and watch a different old one. Maybe I do.
Yeah, when Stain came back.
No. Your first problem is that you asked the wrong person for classic wrestling advice when you know you were just with a ginger last week. Yet you asked, of all people, fucking Porsche.
I didn't ask her. We just happened to be home.
Picked it.
Yeah.
Right? You let her pick it.
Yeah, but
it's your place, right?
But I didn't say, hey, which one should we watch? It was like, hey, let's watch the War Games. Okay, cool. Pulled one up. All right, well, hey, this one has Bret Hart. Okay, I don't remember it. All right, whatever. And boom, we watched it.
Bret Hart, Mark.
Everybody that's listening, please castrate this guy in the chat room and remind him that the War Games match to watch is Dusty Rhodes, Magnum TA, and the Legion of Doom against the Four Horsemen. That's the one that you need to watch first if you want to know what this War Games is. Now, with that being said,
Robert Medlin said, "Oh, you watched the wrong damn War Games."
Thank you. There's two nits I need to pick about this.
Okay,
glossing over my 10 for this. Number one, the rules are kind of different.
Yes.
So we're starting with one person from each team. After 5 minutes, the other two from one team are going to be released. There's going to be 2 shark cages on the ramp.
Shut the fuck up.
And after 5 minutes, one cage is going to be released with both of the critters running in there and running roughshod. And then after 5 minutes, the rest of the critters, which are probably going to be Sanity, are going to be crawling to the top, begging for people to come up so somebody can get thrown the fuck off. That's what I'm predicting happening because Sanity's that crazy. Some motherfucker's going to be on the top.
But
it's 2 rings, 1 cage with a top on it.
Yeah.
Number 2, the only thing that came close to me dropping my anticipation level from a 10 was the announcement. Because Regal was like, man, we can't do this. We have to settle this. 3 rings, 2 cages.
3 teams.
3 teams, 2 rings, 1 cages.
You're already confused.
And you know what happened?
Like
the crowd went fucking ape shit.
Yeah.
And what did fucking Morrow, the guy that I've been a big advocate for since birth, say? Mamma mia. That's fucking it. Dude, JR's one job was to oversell everything, just like if he had bought a ticket in the second row.
Dude, Michael
I was expecting Mauro Ranallo to drop a literal shit on the commentary desk and have fucking Nigel McGuinness sweep it up with a dustpan. Instead, he just dropped his regular classic tagline and stayed monotone, and Nigel was the only one that showed even an of fucks about that. That's the only thing that kind of like disappointed me about the build to this. That being said, there's not many people in this world that have seen Metallica play Orion live. There's not that many people that have seen War Games way before my time. If I had a time machine, the first match I would see is that one War Game itself is why I'm at a 10, because I might never get to see this again.
Okay.
That's a very good point. That's part of the reason why I'm not as low as Arnold.
That's the only reason I'm as high as a 5.
I also, another reason why I'm not as high as I could be is because the build, we know that it's going to be War Games because we live in Houston. All the marketing was right here in Houston.
Yeah.
We knew a long time ago. Yeah, spoiled the fuck out of it. We didn't get on air storyline as to why this is happening
until halfway through.
Until last fucking week. This week is the go home show. You're what, 10 days away, and you finally announced what your main event's going to be. Like, holy fuck! And
unless the main event actually is Almas against McIntyre,
I wouldn't want it to be. But okay, sure, whatever. But
fucking War
even right now, even us watching the episode from today, they didn't mention anything about the shark cages or the countdown or the timing, this and that.
The only thing I knew that was officially was from last week's episode saying they can't. The match cannot end until all the participants are in.
Which that was different than the War Games I watched because they even said
the wrong one.
You watched the wrong fucking War Games, dude.
Whenever you were telling me about
original War Games matches don't end until the last motherfucker's in there.
Oh, see, I remember some of the older ones, but like I know I only watched 1 or 2. I just don't have.
You could have at least watched 4 Horsemen against NWO with Kurt Hennig turning on Ric Flair.
Yeah,
you could have at least saw that one, or the one before where they're questioning Sting's loyalty, and he came back to beat the shit out of people just to leave the fucker.
Yeah,
those two, if not for the classic NWA stuff, dude, you fucking watched it.
Yeah, the one I'll always recommend to people is when everyone's questioning Sting's loyalty, he comes on and just beats the fuck out of everybody, then fucking dips. And when he comes back,
he was Samoa Joe before Samoa Joe.
Yeah, when he comes back after, then like he's fucking when he doesn't,
he's not ready to croak.
Exactly, and when he says like what I always remember is saying Lex Luger, I don't believe you, Sting. Like whenever he like told to his face.
The deal stealer for me was Sting doing a promo with his back to the camera because he was turning his back on everyone like they did to him. Oh, now, fuck me.
Another point of errant logic, or possible errant logic that I could be having.
What does that mean?
Something I could be wrong on.
You're related.
Is when since this is so much before my time and I don't remember them, and I know that I watched them, when I was younger, but whatever, it's foggy.
Mm-hmm.
What I'm equating this more to, and again, this could be errant logic, is King of the Mountain matches for TNA. I know some of them were good, but some of them were complete fucking clusterfucks that were just messy as shit. So
I can understand.
While
he's lost, understandably so.
While I want to be excited,
so TNA had this ladder match called.
Okay.
Now I got you. Ladder match.
All right, ladder match.
6 guys.
No mountain. No
6 guys.
Mountain.
Right.
6 guys.
6 guys.
For you to be able to walk up the ladder, you had to pin someone first.
It's already
now the person that you pinned was in a cage for like 2 minutes.
2 minutes. They had to go into a cage.
Now
a shark cage.
Now the point of the King of the Mountain match was you had to take the belt and hang it on the top.
You don't
take the belt from the top and put it down.
Where is said belt?
Belt's like over by the timekeeper. Once you get a pinfall, then you can go and grab the title and you are eligible to go up there. So you just grab a title and go up there, but you never pinfalled anybody, then it doesn't count.
Now remember after me just describing this match, he does have a point. There's some fucking badass King of the Mountain matches once you understand how it goes when you watch it in the moment. And some of them are fucking shitty.
Terrible.
Really shitty. Even when you try your best to compliment TNA, you still find it at the back end. Like, God damn! Right where it belongs, in the back end.
One thing I'm going to... When I used to watch it, because I used to have free pay-per-view when I was little. When I used to watch Fall Brawl, War Games, what used to always kind of bother me is the undercard wrestling in one ring when there's a whole fucking other ring.
Well, we're gonna get that. Yeah, we're gonna get that.
Gonna happen.
Well, I would always love when the matches would spill over to the second ring. I would, like occasionally they would do that. And I'd be like, yeah, do it. You have 2 rings. Fucking, you can do whatever you want. But
Dunn and Gargano.
Yeah,
bet
they're gonna
Dunn and Gargano.
Yeah.
So let's say you're in your designated ring, and then you spill
Hard
over.
camera ring.
You spill over into the other ring.
To the SmackDown ring.
Does the ref start doing a 10 count?
No.
So you're not out of bounds once you're in the second ring?
Who you got winning War Games?
Oh shit! I forgot about the actual match.
Shit! That's the other thing too. I don't know who the fuck. Like, there's nothing at stake, right?
No.
The stake. What's at stake is reputation. That goes back to the match with Aleister Black and Velveteen. If a loss for a team can really hurt their momentum,
I'm gonna go with the actual trio then. The actual trio of Undisputed Era. They're the ones who have the most to gain and the most to lose.
Win this match.
Yeah,
they just got there. You can't. You should not make them lose this match.
Sanity is crazy. Tag team belt. So if they lose, big whoop, they're still tag team champions. Authors of Pain are teamed up with a guy that they don't even know anything about. They just have the enemy of my enemy.
And we don't know who's turning on who. Maybe Authors of Pain turn on Strong, or Strong does actually.
Or maybe they just
join Undisputed Era.
Maybe they just don't gel as a team, and it's as simple as that. If they lose, it's still protected. But if Undisputed Era loses as a fucking trio,
they're done.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
They have to.
The only break. You know, because WWE's been doing a lot of this crazy ass shit lately, making it fun. If I will allow the Undisputed Era to lose, if on Friday, with Shawn Michaels as a guest referee in San Antonio, Adam Cole defeats McIntyre for the belt, and McIntyre Almas is for #1 contender. Otherwise, Undisputed Era has the most to lose because their whole credibility already in their first high-profile match is at stake. If they don't lose tonight, then who the fuck gives a fuck about this fuck?
Yeah,
and the other two fucks.
Yeah,
fuck.
Yeah.
Overall, for the whole shebang, including.
Did you have anything else to add on there?
No, that was
okay.
Whole shebang, tapings and pay-per-view. Takeover.
9. I'm excited.
I'm excited to be there.
Yeah, me too. 10.
Woo-hoo.
This guy.
Yeah.
You know, out of all those 9s that I was passing out, I'm sure one of them is going to be better than I think it is.
Oh, yeah.
And one of them is going to be worse than I think it is.
Nah, it's NXT. They're never worse than you.
Oh, okay.
Lesnar versus AJ.
Oh, here's where I'm saving mine. 10! I've been saving my 10.
Back pocket back there.
We're right in this bitch. We're keeping going.
Oh, yeah.
Survivor Series Sunday.
The only build I needed came in these two shows. That fucking promo that Paul Heyman pulled off while a proposal went on, and he fucking managed to outshine the proposal. You don't do that to Paul Heyman, and he fucking showed you why.
Yeah.
That promo that he cut for Lesnar, awesome. Mm-hmm. That promo that D-Bry cut for AJ Styles, better.
D-Bry out Heyman.
Yes.
How the fuck did he pull that off?
I was like, yeah, I was fucking pumped. I was so fucking. I pulled off my AJ Styles shirt, put another one on. I had 2. No, was a man. I didn't know which one to wear today. Fuck, man. I was fucking goddamn. I cannot wait because he's gonna do if he's gonna win, he told you how he's gonna win. Just like in UFC. Take Brock Lesnar past the first round, he's gonna fucking lose.
Yeah.
Take him past 10 minutes, he will fucking lose. You go the distance with him.
That's what Brian was saying. He's a quitter.
You brought up the UFC loss. Oh my god.
So what do you say to a half-ass knee bar?
Was Frank Mir has been?
Yeah, the first match, the debut match. Even though Lesnar was owning the fuck out of Frank Mir up to that knee bar. Holy shit, he was a damn near rape pitch of Mir. He got his comeuppance at 100. That's for sure. What about you, man? Anticipation level for 2 former New Japan heavyweight champions in WWE main eventing one of the big 4.
We'll go with a 9.5. 9.5.
Generous motherfucker. 11 shows of the year, and now he's holding out. Now.
I know.
Now.
I know. No, I'm teasing y'all. I'm going with a 10.
Oh!
I want to not be at a 10 because I want to say, man, there's not a long enough build. You just took it off of Jinder all willy-nilly just to hand it to AJ. You're just pandering to the audience just to because marks are gonna mark out for fucking Styles versus Brock. Oh, and I don't want to be that fucking guy that you got me. But they got me. They fucking got me, dude. It's like, dude, it's AJ versus Brock.
What sealed it? Was it the Bryan promo?
The Bryan promo. The Bryan promo still. The Bryan promo was so good. And it did something, and maybe something where WWE does not like to do, which is bring in actual X's and O's of what happens in the ring to show how somebody's going to win, even when that somebody is versus and versus blah. Yeah. You know, like, AJ is a better wrestler. He's faster than you. Speed kills. He's more talented, and he doesn't quit, and he has better stamina. And this is how he's going to beat you. That is the thing that you never, ever fucking hear about it anymore at all, because you have like, oh, I love all the big guys is Mr. Vince. And so when the big guy is going against the little guy, it's like, oh, the little guy's an underdog. Like, just because he's little doesn't mean he's an underdog. Appeal to the fact that he is skilled and technical and knows what the fuck he's doing, and he has better stamina and endurance.
I can't wait for this fucking match.
That's what they used to do with this guy.
Oh god.
They used to say with Bret Hart.
He would dissect Diesel. He would dissect The Undertaker. He dissected Owen. He dissected Vader. He dissected Yokozuna.
And they pushed him on being the best because he was just that good at wrestling. Not necessarily bigger, faster, stronger. But the execution. He was excellent at it. And that's what they were appealing to in that promo. That Bryan was appealing to, that he knows how to beat you and he's going to beat you. Sure, he may not be Joe. He may not be Braun, who they had legitimate shots, but they were just put your head down, start swinging, and go after. But no, this guy, he's a man with a plan.
Yes. He is... outdated reference. Beldar fighting the fucking
already outdated.
The when he goes to North for the Guard Thug on Coneheads, he has to find a way to fucking slay that big fucking. You ever seen Coneheads? In the movie Coneheads, they go out. The main guy has to fight this big fucking beast. It kills everything, and he's like, how do I find a way? And he uses like his expertise from earlier on in the movie to find like a little rock on the floor. He fucking hits it with a piece of like a stick. Oh, he fucking chokes the fucking the monster crows and he dies. Nice. It's like David and Goliath, basically.
Well, I'm glad you bring up David and Goliath, because that's classic lazy ass storytelling. The classic lazy ass storytelling is David had a slingshot and he just was lucky or he was blessed by God. And boom, the rock went where it needed to go, and he took down Goliath. That's lazy. Yeah. That's 4,000 fucking years old at most. But dude, it's so lazy. But if you take it to where here's a big guy, his strengths are this and this and this, versus a guy who's not a big guy, but his strengths are this and this, and his strengths outstrength your strengths, then that's a little bit more enriching as a story. So I'm sorry, go. You look like you're ready to bust.
I'm gonna be that guy.
Oh, okay.
I don't give a fuck if she said yes. They need to be thrown out of the arena.
Wait, rewind? Who?
The fans that derailed Paul Heyman's.
Oh.
The audience needs to play their role as an audience. I think that was the biggest problem with Heyman's promo, because Heyman's promo was already fucking long as it was without that fucking interruption and Heyman going off the script. That's one.
So the fans, maybe, whatever. I think he did it during the entrance, because when you saw they were barely walking in, Lashley goes, hey, look what's going on over there.
Yeah, he did.
They were trying to like, hey, let's do it real quick, bam, bam, bam. But then everybody else was like, she said yes, this and that.
But you can't blame WWE and Heyman and all of them for dumbasses in the audience to try to steal the show.
At the end of the day, that promo was way longer than it had to be.
It was,
Heyman was in the ring way too long than it had to be, and it was because of that. And if you would have been more steadfast on your audiences earlier, instead of doing fucking waves, bringing beach balls, proposing, that shit wouldn't have happened. I would have had a decent promo with Lesnar and Heyman again. I, unfortunately, missed the first part of SmackDown, like I had mentioned to you in our chat. So I didn't see Daniel Bryan. I read what happened. And just by you guys' description of this, I can tell that it was good. You know why? I'm assuming, I'm under the impression that Daniel Bryan was giving the promo about himself.
Oh, yeah.
Because, no, and here's why.
Oh, yeah.
For all the shit that I've been giving Total Divas, I have been watching these clips that they leaked online of Bryan actually training a new fighting technique because he wanted to wrestle Brock Lesnar. And he was like a caveman, like he was crawling on all fours and moving around, and he was doing new moves to protect his neck.
Yeah.
So him putting over AJ as good as he did was probably because he was talking about AJ as if he was talking about himself. Because one day he wants to take out Brock Lesnar like his boy AJ is about to take out Brock Lesnar. He's living vicariously through fucking AJ Styles.
Okay.
All that being said, with 1 week's build, and a fucked up promo by Heyman and a ghost promo that I never saw, my anticipation for this match
10
is a fucking 10.
Yes.
Two former New Japan champions in the WWE is all I need to know. This is I've been spoiled with riches this year, and this is gonna top the whole fucking thing off. I've in person this year. I've seen Lesnar eliminated in the Royal Rumble in a cup of coffee. I've seen Lesnar beat the fuck out of Goldberg. I saw Samoa Joe take a fucking badass chance of actually taking out fucking Brock Lesnar. Yeah. Fatal 4-way at SummerSlam with Brock getting carted out 30 seconds in. Yeah. And now I'm getting to see Brock Lesnar versus fucking AJ Styles in person. Fuck.
I'm gonna try my ass off to go on Sunday.
That's it
because of these fucking.
That's fucking it.
Card. This card went from like to holy shit in 1 week, dude.
I flew to California to see Metallica without an opening band. Yeah. I waited in line for 12 hours just to see Metallica play 90 minutes. I would pay what I paid to watch Survivor Series just to see this match, and that's it. That's fucking worth it. I don't need to fly to Japan for that.
Yeah, I'll fly from Bush to Hobby to see this match. I will do that.
Fuck, dude.
No. You got to fly from Hobby to Bush. Okay. That's cheaper.
Yeah.
That's cheaper.
Bold prediction: I got AJ winning.
I got AJ winning.
I got Brock winning.
Oh! I won't be mad either way.
Yeah,
but I'm pulling for the underdog.
Yeah, we're all winning.
Yeah. I don't think that they're gonna. Well, hold on. You know what? I'm gonna retract my statement on that.
I hope nobody interferes.
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna say it's AJ that's gonna win, because if there's any time that you can have Brock lose without having any consequences, it's this time.
And you know why AJ has the belt right now, right?
Because Jinder's nursing an injury.
1, 2, because of the fucking 13 to 15-hour plane ride that he took from South America all the way to where the fuck
for the brand war to start.
No.
Because he wrestled that Raw that same night. That's when the brand war started.
The reason is
the meningitis.
Yeah, they pulled him from fucking South America and said, "Hey, can you wrestle Finn Balor?" Yes, sir. I'll go. And fucking Vince McMahon was like, "All right, motherfucker,
that's my dude.
Made." That's why Randy.
He's my new Bret Hart.
Yeah, he's why Randy Orton was a champion last year or this year, because you earned that shit, and his work ethic is second to none. As far as I go, I can just see that. I'm just like, dude, this guy, he's passionate, and he
would actually be considered assistant manager material.
He's a solid B+ guy.
Hector says it's funny how they won't acknowledge AJ as former IWGP champ.
JBL will if they're on commentary.
Yeah,
JBL will. Oh fuck yeah! He was the first one to comment on that shit when he entered the Rumble. When they were in the Rumble, he was like, "Oh, look at me! I like Japanese stuff. Look, love me, even though I'm a rich fuck."
He also says, according to the interviews that AJ did with Stone Cold, that is the character Vince wanted AJ to be, like a pit bull, you know. Robert says, I can see AJ winning since there's no real way for Brock to take his 10-minute rest.
Yeah. That, and again, there's no repercussions.
There is a way. There's a way that he could take his 10-minute rest. He fucking Germans him 15 goddamn times. Let AJ sell for a little bit, then he'll get his rest.
Yeah. But German takes a shitload out of you, too.
Oh, yeah. Dude. Brock Lesnar turns into a human plum.
Yeah.
What's the over-under that he's going to be purple in 3 minutes?
No, over-under. 2 Germans. He's already a fucking skillet.
Oh, what's the over/under and how many Germans?
I'm gonna say
11.
10. This match is a 10. A 10 for everybody.
I'm taking the over on that. I think it's gonna be more than 10.
Oh, it has
you guys
to be
take
more. Has to be more.
You're taking the over or under on that? How
I'm
many?
gonna say it's gonna be right at 10.
Right at 10.
No, you know what? I'll go 11 because I think one of them is gonna be AJ.
AJ's gonna German him.
Oh, shit.
He's gonna do the bridge one too.
Suplex City is gonna be Houston, Texas.
Yes.
This week.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Next.
Oh, do you think there will be interference in this
I
match?
sure fucking hope
I
not.
hope not. Don't touch this match, man. Don't touch this match. Jinder would be the one because he's not on the bill. He would be the one.
If there's one match that I predict ending with not so much a handshake, but a game recognized game look, it's gonna be this match, Lesnar and AJ.
Because remember, they're both faces right now.
They're both crowd favorites.
Yeah, yeah.
Not necessarily faces, but they're both crowd favorites.
Yeah.
All right, help me out here. Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H against Shane McMahon, Randy Orton, and Applesauce, John Cena. What is your anticipation level, Abel? 5-on-5 men's classic Survivor Series match.
8.
What's keeping you?
The fact that this whole fucking concept of Stephanie going fucking crazy, saying that, oh my God, Shane's trying to ruin Raw, ruin the thing that my father built. It's just your fucking gimmick pay-per-view. Like there's nothing on the line. All it is fucking bragging rights. That's all that's on the line. Who's to say, oh, well, we beat you this year, herp derp, like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at all. Like, whoever wins, okay, great, you won. Who gives a flying fuck?
Anyone under the age of 12.
By the next pay-per-view, nobody's going to care. It's not like a couple of years ago where the Survivor Series match was to determine whether or not the Authority is still going to be in power. Oh, shit, that affects stuff. This has no actual fucking consequence at all whatsoever. No consequence. But Steph is over here emasculating. Oh, God. Emasculating again another fucking general manager. This time Kurt Angle. Why? Why? This isn't that serious, bro. It's not that serious.
You're already the jaded wrestling fan.
Yes.
Because this doesn't appeal to you, kid.
Okay.
All the 12 and 11 and 10-year-old kids and the Make-A-Wish victims that are like, oh my God, I'm going to get to see Triple H and John Cena and Randy Orton and AJ Styles and Shinsuke Nakamura and Bobby Roode and Kurt Angle and Finn Balor and Samoa Joe. Dude, yeah, get off your high horse, man. We are not the target audience. You would think because they brought Triple H off from the shelf. You would think because they brought Kurt Angle, a guy that as much as I respect for all of his accolades, can't fucking stand.
You're arguing that the target audience for this, the fuck is the match chock full of people that are past their fucking prime, that were in their prime 20 years ago? These motherfucking 10-year-old kids weren't even born when they were in their prime. This isn't for them.
They still sell merch. And it's all the kids.
Kurt Angle doesn't sell merch to kids.
I'm not talking about Kurt Angle.
Triple H doesn't sell merch to kids. No. The only one that sells merch to kids out of all of them is Cena. And Cena hasn't been fucking build at all.
What you got as your anticipation level?
We found our kid.
Oh no, you found 2 of them.
For every single point that you just made, I'm a 10. Every single fucking point. We have a match. I don't give a fuck what this match, how it came about, what. I don't give. It's a Survivor
It doesn't
Series.
matter that brother-in-laws are fighting each other.
It doesn't matter. This match has Triple H, has Samoa Joe, has Kurt Angle,
Finn
Balor, has, oh my God, I'm forgetting as I'm badass. I'm forgetting about John Cena in the middle of, as far as the star-studdedness goes. This match went from being a 9 to a 10 because of Raw.
Oh,
because of Raw.
Thank you. They fixed the biggest elephant in the room. Not only did they fix it, they made it fucking obvious that, hey, we were wrong. We apologize. Let me make it up to you and bust a nut in your mouth.
But they did that while making me fall in love with Jason Jordan this week.
Oh,
I fucking love Jason Jordan.
I'm invested in Jordan now.
That character 100. He's earned, much like AJ. I said payoff to turn heel and cost them the match if he does that, or just turn heel and beat the fuck out of Kurt Angle and just do something. Somebody drastic.
Jumps Kurt Angle before the match starts, and we do get Jason Jordan as the fifth guy. And I will care now that I hadn't cared all fucking month on this build.
We still saved the Kurt Angle match for a one-on-one with Triple H at WrestleMania.
Yeah, maybe Tripp's the one that, or we get the Who Done It.
Or build. He is the Seth Rollins Authority member, and to Triple H, Stephanie, and all that. And we get the Authority back, which sucks, but we get Jason Jordan blossoming into the next big thing. Yeah, which I am.
Give me Jason Jordan versus Triple H at like December pay-per-view. I'm in.
Yeah. But the way they sold it and the way that as soon as Triple H music came out, I was like, fuck yeah. And he came out, he was the biggest dick in the world. He was like, hey, fuck you. You want me to do it? I'm the member. You, oh, your neck hurts? Pedigree, bitch. And everyone cheered. Everyone's like, dude.
They
literally cheered a bully. That was me.
Be a star.
That was fucking me.
Be a
fucking star. But for me, this match, I cannot wait for. I cannot wait for. And he's
touching me again. It has to be good.
Piping hot take here.
Piping hot take.
Prediction.
Piping hot take.
Raw wins because the main card Undisputed Era ruins it for SmackDown. Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, Daniel Bryan heel turn.
What? Get the fuck out of here! No.
Listen how sassy Daniel Bryan. Even if it's not a heel turn, it's more because Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, they're heels, but they're like, yo, we're getting fucked kind of heels. Like not
you
like,
do relate to them.
Yeah, not like, oh, I'm a bad guy. No, it's kind of like, hey, all right, we're getting fucked in this whole deal. Daniel Bryan got fucked in this whole deal by Shane McMahon.
And Kane.
Well, they're planning to see, like, hey, like, we need to talk, you and I, because this is bullshit. I got choked down because I'm not supposed to touch me, motherfucker. So them having a mouthpiece or like just like an authority member also gives them power because they're not on the fucking card. They're gonna be involved somehow. Yeah. You don't keep Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
That's the match that I expected the shenanigans on.
Which that whole sending them home from the European tour. Is it a work?
Could be a work.
I think it's a work.
The fact that Randy and him were jabbing on Facebook about it. Yeah, you don't bring that because everything that they do.
He's gonna cost Randy Orton. Randy Orton's gonna be one of the sole survivors, and they're gonna take out Randy Orton.
Orton's been the sole survivor for half of his Survivor Series matches.
Yeah. It's gonna come down to Randy Orton versus I don't know one of the guys.
I would say all of the guys,
or maybe all of them. And Randy Orton's picking them off one by one. RKO's.
And it's Orton and Triple H.
Orton, Triple H. Out comes Kev. Oh, because Kev, remember, he used to be handpicked by Triple H. Yeah. Oh, I like that.
You were giggling about something, that bitch. Get to it.
Nasty Nate, what's up? Never seen you in the chat
before. Probably why you were laughing.
Welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us.
Do you say that after every time you bust a nut in a woman's face?
They probably do say that. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Anyway, he says whoever wins gets home field advantage at the World Series.
I shit you not. I was thinking like somebody should have some kind of fucking like advantage at like WrestleMania or Royal Rumble. They get 16 members and the other guy has 14 members.
That would fix exactly what the fuck I was talking about. Like
twice a year.
This is for nothing. This is for nothing. Okay, I'm sorry. But I do have to backtrack a little to get into his first comment, which is the club should help AJ win.
Ooh.
That would be the only interference that I think I might be okay with.
What's going wrong?
Yeah, but even then, I'm a little hesitant for that. But okay, let's get back into the 5-on-5. All right, Hector says he's kind of agreeing with you, Chris. This match has a lot of possibilities. You could have Nakamura versus Strowman, Triple H versus Shane, Cena versus Joe, Cena versus Balor. Rhodes, which is the TNA's Triple H versus Rude, which is the TNA Triple H versus Triple H.
Yeah. Father versus son.
Yeah, Father versus
Joe
son.
again.
Robert Medlin says, if anything, to see Triple H versus Robert Roode and or Nakamura. Yeah. But Nasty Nate brings up a point. Was John Cena a free agent? What the hell happened with that? Why did he sign? There's been no fucking explanation why from Cena as to why the fuck he's on this team.
We don't need it from Cena. I've been with you every single time that Stephanie McMahon cut the balls off of Mick Foley.
Yes.
Last Monday night was completely 100% legit. To push the storyline, she pressed every button that made sense in order for the beating of fucking Kurt Angle to not be a beating of Kurt Angle. Because from the manager's point of view, that's why Cena left. Because Kurt Angle thought that fucking Jason Jordan was better than John Cena. Why the fuck would John Cena want to help out fucking Kurt Angle? Fuck that guy.
You went a little high there.
Yeah. Exactly. But in that moment, it didn't feel. I was shaking my head while you were going off on the Kurt Angle thing.
The next day, Cena was announced, or it was roughly the next day. Too.
Yeah, because one was Monday, the other one was Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, dude, I didn't mind it at all, man. I'm ready, man.
I can't wait for this, man.
All right, Hector says, have Jason Jordan turn on Raw. Because of Triple H's elimination. Yeah, okay. I think Jason Jordan will benefit greatly from a heel turn.
Yeah.
As a babyface, he's been kind of bland, but I think if you allow him to be a dick, he might be better as a heel.
He's a natural dick. I'm trying to tell y'all. Watch Breaking Guard. This guy's a fucking dick. He's a natural dick.
The only way I would have accepted Jason Jordan on Team Raw is if Chad Gable was on SmackDown. Yeah. Because at the same time that Jason Jordan was having these badass matches with John Cena and Roman Reigns, fucking Chad Gable against AJ, against Rusev.
Yeah.
Dude, Chad Gable earned some stock over there.
Did you see
and it's a shame that he's not on this pay-per-view.
Did you see some of the interviews when they were like, hey, Chad Gable, oh, you see Jason Jordan? And he was like, yeah, I know. Like, dude, there could have been a built-in feud right there.
But they gave it away at the very first night when they raided the locker room and like, what the fuck? You're not gonna say that shit.
But then again, during the locker room raid, you had AJ beating up the club.
Yeah.
So they fucking
had Bailey beating the fuck out of Charlotte on fucking SmackDown.
Yeah,
that my man is a transition.
Oh,
Alexa Bliss versus Charlotte. Champion versus champion.
Natty.
What's your anticipation level for this?
If it was Natty, it was going to be a 7.
Whoa! For the women.
For the women. You know why?
Why?
Because Charlotte brings it. Every pay-per-view, she fucking brings it. And Alexa has never not put on an all right enough match.
And it's fresh.
In there. It's a badass fresh feud. I don't think they've intertwined
either NXT or the main brand.
They've never intertwined. So it's gonna be like, oh, okay, what do we got going on over here? The prestige of champion versus champion is back. I don't know, Natty. Like I liked it. I got it. She deserved it. She deserved that. She deserved it. She's always gonna be WWE champion for now on. Like no one could take that from her. But Charlotte is Charlotte, and this is the right time after all the Ric Flair shit that happened. The week-ish, the fucking 30 for 30 came out. Freaking like this is you strike while iron's hot.
This is the perfect.
Finally, somebody wins in their fucking hometown.
Thank you. I was about to say the same thing.
It was almost like, oh gosh, she's not gonna win.
Although immediately after on 205 Live, another Charlotte native, Cedric Alexander, won in his hometown. Like what? Okay, and they even. Booker T's gonna win.
Wait, okay. One thing they would have made the SmackDown seed so much more fucking badass if Booker T and Cody started beating the fuck out of fucking Tom Phillips and fucking Saxon. And Corey's like, oh.
Oh yeah. Oh. That I'm sorry to go back to the men's match, but there's been kind of a bit of a storyline about somebody letting New Day in for that second psych siege that didn't happen. Yeah. But maybe there's like some sort of spy. Well, no shit. Corey's on both shows. Why couldn't it have been Corey? Corey's been known to meddle before.
Yeah. Corey and fucking Booker have been going at it.
Well, Booker's just being a dumbass.
Yeah, Booker's fucking dumb. but as far as storyline wise, Booker keeps questioning Corey over and over in the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
That could just be whatever.
Well, I mean, Cole is too.
Yeah. But fucking...
He's trying to push around Corey because he can't push around Cole because he thinks that Cole is more tenured, which he is, but Corey just doesn't take that kind of shit.
Booker finally went there with Corey, by the way, this Monday.
Yeah.
They were talking about, like, this is about summer, this is about being in the ring, something you don't know nothing about. I was like, whoa, come on, man, too soon.
Charlotte versus Alexa, what's your anticipation level?
8. I think the match is going to be good. I don't care that much about the brand supremacy aspect of it. But for a nice little gimmick match, okay, great. It's fresh, like you said. I don't think we've seen these two tangle in the past. Maybe they have in like a tag team or one of the fucking 4-way, 5-way fucking clusterfucks that they've had before, but I don't think we've had a one-on-one with them two. And I really, really like Alexa, and Charlotte's, she's all right, so yeah.
Whoa, that was the most fucking like
disrespect.
Yeah, what? Charlotte's all right? Name me one person that's better.
Sasha,
Alexa?
Bailey, Alexa.
Get out.
Fuck Bailey.
Emma.
Yeah,
Asuka.
Yeah, Asuka I'll give you, but Sasha maybe.
Naomi.
No.
I would be with you with Naomi.
The passion for right now with the stuff with Ric Flair and all that, it makes sense.
It's a season.
But it kind of also feels like it definitely is that, because I can't get the I don't need you anymore. I can't get that out, that taste out of my mouth. I can't get that.
That's like saying I can't say Naomi. I can't take Naomi here because she was a fucking actor.
Oh, so Alexa's been the champion on both SmackDown and Raw. Am I the only one that feels like Alexa still hasn't been solidified as a credible women's wrestler or champion?
And that's no. Yes, and that's what makes her better every time. She constantly her promos. She has that constant chip on her shoulder, and she's vocal. She's like, yeah, the WWE loves the 4 horsemen, but what about me? Nah, I don't care. I don't need to be a 4 horseman. I'm Alexa Bliss. I can fucking carve my own fucking niche. That's what she's doing. That's why I can't wait for this match.
I'm at a 7. I've got Alexa winning this just because of that.
Yeah.
Because her beating Charlotte is that does it. Like, she's beating all 4 of the horsewomen. Mm-hmm. Now you give me Alexa versus Asuka at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that solidifies Alexa as the most credible champion on Raw that has been there in years.
She ends Asuka's streak.
That wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah,
that wouldn't surprise me. I'd be all right.
The WWE they do love Alexa Bliss.
Yeah,
but
who you got winning? Okay.
Bliss versus Charlotte is a female version of Big Show versus Mysterio.
Oh yeah, they're freaking. One's like 6'5", the other one's like 5 flat.
It's David and Goliath.
Speaking
of the win versus Team SmackDown, Raw, Captain Insano, Sasha, Asuka,
and
Nia. On SmackDown, you have Becky Lynch, Naomi, Carmella, Tamina, and a Fist.
That is what makes this. This was gonna be my first non-10, but that mystery is what's bringing me to another 10.
You gotta be kidding me! Get the fuck out of here! That's a 10.
That's a 10. This match is a fucking 10 for me. Because I can't believe I'm going to say this. A lot of that, you know who it is?
Paige.
Alicia Fox. These past 3 fucking 4 weeks of TV have been...
I can respect that.
So good for her. She has... In the 7+ years, 10+ years she was in there before, this is the most she's ever shined, in my opinion.
She got a shirt now.
She has a shirt.
She has a shirt.
She's
a shitty
the
shirt.
fact that during the
siege,
she was still wearing her hat She was still wearing the captain's hat
because she was still a captain,
and she was right in the middle. She was leading them.
Dude, I cannot tell you who would be a better captain of that team. I cannot tell you who would be a bigger personality in the team. She's probably the first one eliminated. But you know what I mean?
Bet if it was Bailey, she'd get booed every fucking way, dude.
Yes. Last year it probably would have been Bailey because they were still trying with Bailey.
I want Bailey to be the first woman eliminated.
I want her out of there. You want to keep that
rut
out
of there. Yeah, get that rut going.
I want her to keep face in the shit till she finally bends. I think this is finally. God, I say this every
kinky stuff.
I think this is every pay-per-view. I say this every. I think this is finally where Sasha's just to Bailey, like, just sticks in the back of the head, because it's been like, hey, there's been chippy the past month or so with them too, but I don't know that the Alicia is what's is intriguing me a lot. Sasha going in, Asuka is gonna murder somebody. She's quite literally gonna murder somebody in that match. She's gonna kick somebody's head off. Fucking Naomi's gonna snatch somebody bald. She's gonna do it. Becky's been shining a lot, in my opinion, too. In the ring,
did you see that Naomi actually did that a couple of weeks ago by accident at a house show? Or something?
She fucking flat. Oh, oops. And you gotta think with the little swerve they pulled on Monday, or they fucked up and somebody posted a picture of Paige walking into Raw, and it was like, oh,
she's been at the Performance Center for weeks.
Yeah, for a while. You know she's gonna come back.
Yeah,
I mean, she's technically on a Raw brand, but these days. It's like, whose line is it anyway when it comes to
the poor girl's still coming off of rehab. She's had it rough the last couple of months. She's back in the Performance Center. Mm-hmm. Put her on the blue brand with Becky Lynch and Charlotte. Yes. She'll be good, man. She'll be back on. She'll stay on the track to finally getting back to her old self.
The only way that this won't be like, oh hell yeah, because I'm anticipating because of all these factors. Like, I think. You know, everyone's gonna have their little moment of shine. I think Tamina's gonna shine in this a lot too, because they're waiting on that moment to make her fucking like be that dominant factor too.
I want to see Tamina versus Nia.
Yeah, Tanaya.
Tanaya.
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, I hope that fifth member's Paige.
I'm at a 9, and the only thing that's keeping me is not gonna be keeping me after this match. There's so much talent in the ring. We're still trying to capitalize on women's revolution. But just like you, man, earlier, your problem was how you can't unsee something. I still have that lingering ghost under my bed that this is going to be that another one of those women's matches where, 1, 2, 3, and then, 1, 2, 3, and it, like, as much as I want to see Bailey for like a cup of coffee and then get the fuck out of my city, like, I don't want. There's enough talent in that ring that not one person needs to go out that way.
Yeah,
and I still have that fear in the back of my head that I love Asuka to death. If there's anybody that has enough credence to kill 5 bitches in 30 seconds, it's Asuka. And I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that.
Asuka's gonna be that one character in The Simpsons, whatever. There's like big ass fight that tries, like, he's just standing there.
Yeah.
Letting everything.
Oh, the Yakuza guy. Oh, that guy looks like he's about to do something. Oh, I missed it.
Everyone's dead.
You get a neck crack. He's like, that's But even then. Every woman in there, even Alicia fucking Fox, has earned enough clout that this match needs to be 30 to 40 minutes long. Mm-hmm. You need to literally put over the fact that this is not your Attitude Era wrestlers where it's just 2 or 3 girls that know how to wrestle and the rest of the girls are just jiggling whatever they can jiggle.
Everyone's earned
this is women's revolution as finest. That's what I want to see.
This is why Lana's not on that match.
Exactly. So
all of you.
Not you. You learn English. So after this match, if it goes as long as I hope it does, I'm not going to have that fear.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, today I still have it. Fair. I just need this match to push me over the edge and over my fear. So that's why I'm at a 9.
Fair.
And I'm glad that Paige is not going to be on Raw, because we've already had this problem on Raw. We've already had this problem on Raw. Fuck that shit.
Xavier Woods.
Sasha was on a fucking roll, dude.
Yes.
And then, hey, I have a mystery partner for Battleground. Here, let me give all of you my attention away because I don't need it. Give it to Bailey. Yeah. And sure enough, I have not liked Sasha at all since Bailey stole her thunder.
Yeah.
I do not, under any circumstance, regardless of how much I want her to get better, I will not permit Paige to take any shine away from Asuka.
Okay.
Paige needs to be on SmackDown. Asuka needs to stay on Raw. Tease that shit for the Royal Rumble if you want to have your first women's Royal Rumble. But nah, you need to keep them separate.
Yeah.
So I got Raw winning.
You gotta keep them separated.
Yeah.
What you got?
I am at an 8.
Every time you go, you're like, oh, he's finally gonna do a 10. Ah, fuck.
I know. I'm teasing you.
You've only given one so far though.
I'm at an 8. Okay. With
lingerie.
With what's gonna happen with this mystery 5th member. I know a lot of people saying Paige. That's the leading rumor right now. Nasty Nate kind of stole a little bit of my thunder, going in a bit of a different direction. That it's going to be this particular person. Says Ronda Rousey. I don't think it's going to be Ronda Rousey, but what if it's Shayna motherfucking Baszler?
That would be all right.
No.
What if it's... Okay.
You cannot have a runner-up to your tournament be ahead of the winner.
Okay, that's fair.
That does not count.
That's
Ronda
fair.
Rousey, I can understand. Shayna Baszler, hell no. I'm expecting Shayna Baszler to interfere in the women's match at TakeOver.
Okay.
I'm not seeing Shayna Baszler anytime on Sunday. Give me Ronda. I can understand that. Not Baszler.
All right, so maybe Ronda has more credence, but I want to like go. I don't want to just think that it's Paige, and then when it is Paige, it's like, oh yeah, I told you so. But then if everybody's saying it could just be fucking Natty. Yeah, it's like that sucks.
Let me give you an idea.
Or Lana, yeah.
What if they actually land an olive branch and we have the NXT Women's Champion as the 5th person?
That's the other way that I was going to go. What if it's your brand new NXT Women's Champ for one night only,
Ember Moon,
and there's
Kairi
Sane,
Nikki Cross?
Or backwards.
Backwards?
What if Ember Moon finally it doesn't win? There was nothing left for her to do besides
call her ass up,
get her ass up, and go, and she's in SmackDown.
Yeah,
Ember Moon could work on SmackDown.
Would work.
Mm-hmm.
They could just
Taker's illegitimate kid.
Yeah.
Now we say all that and we getting ourselves all hyped up.
It's fucking Ellsworth in a drag.
Oh god,
drag.
If it's Ellsworth,
Jane Ellsworth.
Well, I was gonna go with something a bit worse. What if it was running away from SmackDown just to go all the way around the surface of the fucking earth to end up on the SmackDown team from behind, and it's Dana? What the fuck?
Oh.
What if it's some bullshit like Dana?
Shut up.
No.
Hey, all I'm saying is that it could be super straight up disappointing when we're coming up with all these creative ideas.
That mystery, and as if it's 2017, and I have that mystery going into a pay-per-view, that's why I'm excited.
I know, and I'm saying that's the best aspect for me in this match. I'm really interested to see who it is, but I agree with you 100%, Chris, that this is a Survivor Series style match on a Survivor Series pay-per-view where you have another Survivor Series match that they're putting more time and effort into. So you know what? You got to make time and make room on the show. So you know what? Hey, you're not going to have a 30, 45-minute fucking match. Girls, y'all got 15 minutes. You need to hurry up. Roll up, pin, slap, pin. You know what? You two DQ each other and just roll out the ring, and that's it. You know, so now, man, you're gonna have those pins come quick and dirty, and it ain't gonna be as exciting as I would like for it to be.
That'd be a shame.
Now, Santino and drag, Robert Midland saying that. Let's see here. Ellsworth, yeah. Again, they're saying Ellsworth. Robert Midland says no. Save Ronda Rousey for WrestleMania.
How about if you want to go completely out of left field?
Oh, hold on. You do have the opportunity of having, well, not the opportunity, but all 4 of the horsewomen in a match.
No. Charlotte?
Oh, yeah, Charlotte's not going to be in it. Oh, yeah.
Here's a suggestion out of left field if you want to talk about left field.
Maria Menounos.
Snooki.
Yes.
Here's something that'll blow your mind.
All right.
We don't get brand supremacy in this match.
Okay. What do you mean? Elaborate, son.
Have
Carmella,
Just have Carmella cash in the money in the bank briefcase.
during this match. So it doesn't make any sense.
The champion's not in this match.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah,
oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Never mind.
All right.
Who you got winning?
Whoever, the opposite of whoever the guys win. So if the guys win Raw, then the girls win SmackDown.
That's already hindering your booking, like your guesses.
Yeah, I mean, what about you? What about you two? Does it matter?
The team with Asuka on it.
Asuka.
The team with
Asuka will win this match.
Because nobody is ready for Asuka.
Yeah.
Anticipation level. Baron Corbin against The Miz.
6?
What?
Yeah.
Wow. From the Miz guy.
From the Miz
From
lover.
the Miz guy.
Like his left nuts in his pocket, and you still giving it a 6.
Yeah.
Dang.
The tweet that happened, I said I wanted it to happen on the telly. It hasn't happened on the telly.
Not enough.
It's happened, not enough.
Not enough.
You've seen like the YouTube WWE.com exclusive that was replayed, and like that's it. I think there was way more to be on the telly that wasn't on the fucking telly. And that's why if I'm just going off of that and not going off of the Twitter beef, I'm like, okay, whatever, I don't care. Baron Corbin, don't really give a shit about. Baron Corbin being the foregone guy that's definitely going to win at the beginning of SmackDown. Shane's talking to everybody, hey, you're going to kick Raw's ass, and you're going to kick Raw's ass, and da-da-da. And it's like, hey, Corbin, you ready to take on The Miz? And fucking Sin Cara is standing right. You're going to ask, oh, well, if it is you? Like, no, man. They just like
they gave it away on Raw, too.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, he's ready for The Miz. Or Sin Cara. Or Sin Cara. Like,
oh, yeah, or Sin Cara. Technically, it could be Sin Cara, but like, oh, God, it was fucking stupid. So, and the reason why it's so low as a 6 is because that's how much I don't care about Baron Corbin. I love the fucking Miz.
You know why you didn't get that Twitter beef on the telly?
Because I didn't watch Twitter? Or because I didn't?
No.
Why?
The rap battle. Ever since the rap battle, they edited that out of the network. Yeah. So I can't go
battle?
The Usos and the New Day where they went personal and they went into like Paige and stuff. Yeah. And
what does that have to do with the?
They're being careful on how they're being careful on what they actually air on WWE television because they don't want it to be picked up, and they're trying to focus on a lot of things. Do you want fucking TMZ to break down a 15-minute segment on TMZ's show about wrestling with The Miz and Baron Corbin? We like it because we understand what the story is, but all the fucking Glenn Becks out there that think it's fucking serious are going to start waving the flag going, oh shit, let's all start talking shit about wrestling. Let's all burn it to the ground.
Okay.
So, dude, I wouldn't even be surprised if half of those Cena promos where he like dogged Roman Reigns' drug test that I fucking loved live, bet it's not even on the network to watch because they're staying away from certain shit. Yeah. That's why you can let your flag fly on Twitter. Don't put that shit on the network. That's why I bet that's why we're not getting it. Which is a shame because that would have my anticipation level at a 10 for fucking Corbin and Miz if that shit was on the television. Because but it's not.
So what is your anticipation level?
7?
7.
Because I know what I saw, even though I didn't see it on the television. That still was enough for me to at least give it a 7.
Arnold, what about you?
Before Monday, we all knew it was going to be Corbin versus Miz, so let's call it what it is. Before Monday, my anticipation level was a 5 because I'm not a Corbin guy, and Miz is all right. But he's
on the rise. Dude.
Miz is ascending. Miz is becoming the Phoenix of this fucking of this year.
Yeah.
Thanks to Monday and Miz's fire promo that he just fucking just spit fire talking shit about Baron. He just fucking let him have it. Basically saying, mother kid, you're not me. You ain't me. You're not even close to me. Mm-hmm. You can't be me because you suck at what you do.
That was a good promo.
Then, Tuesday, Arnie's match of the week pick.
Oh!
Baron Corbin versus Sin Cara.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
That match was good.
Really?
That was a really good fucking match. That match was entertaining from beginning to end. Though, to me, in my opinion, and it's a very humble opinion, I didn't get bored through that match. I didn't. I was like, okay. Oh, hey, holy shit. Oh, okay, cool. Boom! Oh, with your hand. And when you did the 1, 2, 3, you hear the crowd. You never hear that in a Baron Corbin match. Then he got a pop for that match.
Yeah,
that made Sin Cara look good for the future in case they know. Okay,
even with one good leg.
Okay, yeah, we know if we need you in the future for a program, we got you. You know, you got it. When fucking we get started, when we bring Rey Mysterio back in, or when we do some kind of other fucking Latin warrior guy coming in, we got you. So, and Corbin, dude, he looked legit. So, do I think the match is going to be pretty? No. The Miz isn't exactly the best wrestler.
And Corbin can't lead a match to save his fucking life.
Corbin can't lead a match. So, as far as the in-ring, my anticipation isn't that high. But now, because of what I saw this week, I'm at an 8.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. My first non-10.
Your second non-10.
The Miz. Who was my first non-10 for Survivor Series?
Was it
Survivor Series have all been 10 except this one.
Okay. What about you? I got Miz winning. Dude.
Yeah, I'm going with the Miz.
So, quick derail.
Miz has definitely been the better secondary champion than Corbin.
Quick derail. That's your match of the pick. Match of the week pick.
Yeah.
My match of the week pick. Finn Balor and Samoa Joe against the Club.
Remember, I told y'all Monday when it was happening. Oh fuck yeah!
Woo!
That match was so good.
And Joe just walking the fuck out after the match is over. Game recognized game, even though as soon as Sunday's over, come Monday, bitch your ass is mine. That's it. Short and sweet.
On the floor to start the match.
Short and sweet. Hot tag. Boom. Yeah, dude, that's it.
But after that, they were gelling. No, I loved watching them too. Yeah, it kind of keeps the Gallows brothers down, but again, just like Sin Cara, they can.
You call them the Gallows brothers?
Gallows brothers.
Gallo 8.
They're Chad Too Bad and fucking
Gallo 12 or Gallo 24.
24. But yeah, that match was solid.
That was entertaining.
It did make me notice something. I didn't notice it right then and there. It was upon further review, and during the siege. Samoa's still not 100%. No, dude, Samoa Joe wrestled for like 2 minutes in that match. That was all Finn Balor. That match had 2 commercial breaks.
Yeah, it did.
And it was all Balor.
But that also plays up the fact that Samoa Joe's the heel, and he's only going to go in when he wants, when he's ready, on his clock. Yeah. He ain't getting paid by the hour.
That Uranagi was not.
That Uranagi was good.
No, the Uranagi that he did on fucking Apollo Crews, where he was literally screaming, "Bitch, get your fuck out down!" Boom! And he did that shit again. Oh my god. Yeah.
Dude, this is.
That's my match of the week. You got any? You got one?
My match of the week? I do. But I want to save it.
Okay.
I'll get to it when we get to it.
All right.
Let me bring in what the people are saying here. I like when Sin Cara got disqualified for being the piss out of Corbin a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
That was nasty, Nate. Yeah, dude, that probably was like the best thing out of what we've seen from Corbin in this whole build. But unfortunately, that has nothing to do with him against The Miz. No. This does. And what did I say a couple of weeks ago? You're going to have a lot of TV programs that have nothing to do and have nowhere to go that are going to be dead ends that aren't going to lead to Survivor Series. And the Sin Cara Corbin stuff is exactly that. It was a dead end TV program, and that's it.
But it did its job.
Okay.
It did its job.
Yeah. All right. Robert says, I got Corbin. Good opportunity for him to climb out of the hole.
That's true.
Hector, out of all people, Sin Cara was the one to put Baron Corbin over.
Yeah. He's the one that finally made me believe.
Technically, you're right.
Yeah. He did.
Way to go, Unico.
Yes.
He's not
even the original Sin Cara.
He's not the original Sin Cara. He's con tattoo.
Oh, man.
All right.
Enzo versus Kalisto, speaking of the masked wrestlers, for 500. Pre-show, what's your anticipation level? We can make the short and sweet.
So all the 10s that I gave averaged out to 30 or so. This is going to bring down the average of the show for me. I'm at like a -5 for this match.
Whoa!
I don't give a fuck about this match.
Whoa!
I don't. We've already seen them wrestle like 5 times in a month. We've already seen them. I don't care. Enzo, the Enzo, like, it's worn off for me. Even as heel Enzo does nothing for me, and it showed more on Monday whenever him and Gulak came out and Gulak outshined him. Yeah,
Gulak has been outshining, dude.
Gulak has just been taking that thing, and it just shows WWE doesn't care about the cruiserweight.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah,
because my match of the week pick is from 205 Live, Tornado Tag Match with, as I mentioned before, Cedric Alexander teaming with Rich Swann versus Brian Kendrick and Gentleman Jack. That match was fucking fun.
A match that we've seen 4 times in the past month as well.
Very true. Very true. But the tornado aspect, they just all 4 guys going at it at once. Yeah. It was beautiful, man. It was just a really, really good match. And it is something that this week and many weeks prior, oftentimes I find myself picking a match of the week from 205 and you guys don't watch it. And I'm sitting here saying, this was a good fucking match. Yeah. You guys should have watched this. Yeah. Holy shit.
And I want to believe you.
This is another fucking week.
And you know why I don't? Why? Exhibit A, the Cruiserweight title match is on the pre-show. Exhibit B, for all the Survivor Series matches and champion versus champion matches we have not one 5 versus 5 cruiserweight match.
True.
I would show up at the door 2 hours early to make sure that Alexander, Gentleman Jack, Akira Tozawa, fucking Drew Gulak, 8 Abs, Tony Nese in a 5-on-5 traditional Survivor Series with the cruiserweights, dude.
Yes.
Even if that's pre-show, I would fucking watch the pre-show.
Give me 9 cruiserweights and tell me there's gonna be a secret, and you know Tommy is gonna come out. Bam.
But you know what? Something else that you could have done, which I kind of tried to do a little bit of this fantasy booking a few weeks ago, where if you want what Kurt Angle will claim the cruiserweights, all right, put 5 fucking cruisers versus 5 UK guys. Yes. Let the UK guys represent SmackDown.
The ball here.
Yeah. Dude, that could have been another fucking 5-on-5, and then it's easy.
You were just in London. You could have done it. You could have set that up.
Enzo has been associating with Gulak, has been associating with Daivari. That's 3 right there. Nese. Gulak and Nese have been okay, boom, you got 4. 5th, I don't know, we'll see. Versus you can have Dunn, Wolfgang, Mandrews, Tyler Bate, and
Mustache Mountain. Fred 7.
5-on-5. Boom, there you go.
And they're all under 205 anyway.
And on that UK team, you can have they were rivals, and Trent 7. Oh, he also doesn't like Tyler or Pete Dunne. And dude, there could have been some dynamic stuff there. Yeah. And if it is on the pre-show, you didn't have to build it. You didn't have to build it, and it could have been one of those boom, 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 let's go, and that's it.
And it made sense.
But instead, we're getting Enzo defending the title against Kalisto, which I am at an 8. I really want to see this match because I like Kalisto right now. Man, I'm really liking Enzo. He's better than what I thought he was going to. I thought he was going to be abysmal in the ring, and I thought his only value would be on the mic. Nope. Yes, his value is definitely, his strength is definitely on the mic, on the microphone. He is fucking badass, but he's been proving to be enough to hold his own.
Competent.
He's competent. I thought he was woefully incompetent. I was wrong. He's not Austin Aries. He's not Austin Aries. He's not a wizard in the ring, but he's serviceable enough to where he's better than Tom Savage at quarterbacking.
He's not bringing any matches down.
Yeah.
He's
holding his own.
Yeah.
So the match itself versus Kalisto, I'm okay with it, and I'd like to see if Kalisto can actually get it done. I don't think he will. I would like to give Kalisto, I guess now would be his 3rd chance, because the first chance was with the U.S. title, and they tried to cut the promo after the Raw split or the brand split, and it fucking sucked, But let's give him another chance. I think Enzo's gonna win it because Ariya Daivari said it on 205 Live last night. Hey, when Enzo's our champ, we make more money. So, all right, cool. Keep running with that storyline. And the only way that storyline's going to work is if he has a fucking belt. So let Enzo keep winning and have Enzo keep being that heel that everybody's chasing.
Yeah. I'm at a 5 for this match because WWE is telling me that I should be at a 5 for this match. They're putting it on the pre-show, your title match. It's that's what you think of it? Okay, that's what I'm going to think of it. So I'm at a 5. And I've got Enzo winning this because I'm already – dude – no disrespect to Kalisto, I would have given a huge fuck about the 205 Live if it was Hideo Itami that debuted. Mm-hmm. I think Kalisto was a big letdown as far as like he's a mystery man or whatever. Like, man,
he's a man with a plan.
Yeah, and even then, it's like, man, why did you take the belt off? Why'd you give it to him if you were just gonna take him right off of it? Like that fucked up Kalisto.
Yeah,
like dude, I was back in. I was like, yeah, Kalisto, yeah, dude, I like. I've always wanted to like Kalisto because I loved Rey Mysterio Jr. as a kid, and he reminds me of a young Rey Mysterio Jr.
Dude, you said that you did all this research on La Sombra.
Yeah.
Dude, go back and do research on Samurai del Sol. Holy fuck. Kalisto.
Oh, yeah. I was like,
he's fucking badass.
Yeah. He's from Chicago.
I'm just saying, you know, like
Red Hook.
Yeah.
You know, before their WWE careers, they had other careers where they were fucking amazing.
I get it.
You know?
I'm not saying I don't like Kalisto at all. I'm saying I genuinely do not give a fuck about Enzo Amore anymore, and I don't want to see him in the ring anymore. I don't want to see him as a champion anymore. So anytime he comes out, I fast forward.
This coming from a guy who actually has a certified G-shirt.
My wife does.
Now it's his wife's.
Cesaro against the Usos, champions versus champions. What's your anticipation level?
7, because I know they're gonna put on a really good match, but. Honestly, it would have been cooler to me. It would have been cooler to see Seth and Dean versus the Usos. I don't know why, but I think what the fuck are? Oh yeah, they are gonna be in a match. So yeah, I guess you have to do that. I think they're gonna have a really good match. The Winners of Bar not put on a good match this year.
Yeah, that's a good point.
The Usos, when have they not put on a good match this year?
Recently, yeah.
And both of their promo show, the Usos promo on Tuesday for the match was fire as fuck. They were just telling themselves basically like, "Yo, everybody, we shut them down." Both versions of the fucking American Alpha, we shut them down. Dude, yeah. Right now, I think right now both teams are at their best that they've ever been.
Yeah, that's fair. That's very fair to say. My anticipation level for this match is 8.
Okay.
I've been passing out a lot of 8s and a lot of 9s. Nothing's really dropped that far low, and nothing's really gone to
except
10
the loser
for me.
weights.
Yeah.
Oh no! Even then, you got an 8 for.
Okay. I'm starting to fucking forget stuff.
We're going on hour 2 already.
Holy shit!
No, we're on hour 3. We're at 10 o'clock.
Yeah. Oofta. Yeah. But all right, yeah.
Speed this up.
Yeah. This.
We're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done. Yeah. I think I'm at 8 for this match. It should be fun. I think the in-ring of it is fun. Out of all the aspects of Raw versus SmackDown, most of them are going to be matches that are at least kind of fresh and we haven't seen before. So, hey, this is stuff that at least we can't say that, oh, it's the same status quo. But for whatever reason, this particular match, I feel like, and I know I'm wrong in thinking this, but I feel like I've seen this match already. I don't know why. I just maybe it's because the hot potato of the titles, where it's been Dean and Seth, but then the Bar, and they've been on top, and then the Usos, and then they lost the titles, and they got back in the titles. You know, like I don't feel brand separation between the two, and this is something special. And maybe that's just me thinking weird, and I don't know why I feel this way, but that's the only reason why that's as far down as it is for me.
What about 8?
Okay,
surprisingly
why?
So. I've hastily have been passing on Dean and Seth against Cesaro. SummerSlam, No Mercy, and then the match on Raw that just passed when they lost the belts. Like every match, I've been like, man, I need to get into this match, and for some reason, I don't watch it, and I think it's because Dean and Seth. Like I just didn't think they belonged in the title picture. Cesaro against the Usos. Dude, I'm fucking in on the Usos right now, man. I want to watch this, and I'm gonna be there, so I have no excuse. I have to watch it. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure that I pee long before this match because I'm.
Aspect of this match hurt it at all?
I don't think the Usos are a heel.
What?
I'm thinking they're more of the tweeners.
They're
tweeners. They're anti-heroes.
Match.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the New Day put them over as people that you can like.
Well, did you notice that the Usos hesitated to beat up Roman when they came for the save on Tuesday?
Yes.
Yeah. Like, oh, hey, cousin.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hit you.
Yeah.
I had to answer to my
That's
mama.
a Survivor Series team for the next 2 years.
Yeah.
The Shield and the Usos.
But on the flip side, man, AJ didn't hesitate to beat up fucking Gallows and Anderson.
Who you got winning?
Oos.
Usos.
Okay.
We got one more match.
All right.
Last one.
Let me get the fuck out of here.
The New Day against the Shield.
Oh man. Is this Survivor Series style rules? Or is it just
it's
just
3 on
tag rules?
Yeah, tag
like
rules.
the trio.
Yeah.
Okay.
6-man tag.
Yeah, I saw shit. I didn't react fast enough. I'll go with my anticipation level being at about a 9 for this one. You sat here 3 weeks ago and you kept berating me because every time I was trying to come up with something different for what's going on with this and that.
You big dummy! You're supposed to cheer Roman Reigns.
They're trying to get you to cheer for Roman. And it worked on Monday for everybody that was in the arena there in Charlotte, right? That's where they were on Monday? Charlotte.
No, Atlanta.
Okay, Atlanta.
Charlotte was Tuesday.
Yeah.
They were all cheering for Roman. The Shield was out there doing the Shield stuff, having their Shield match. People were cheering for Seth. People were cheering for Dean. And they were cheering for Roman. They got the triple power bomb. They were cheering for him. Then on Tuesday, when the retaliation happened, when Raw went out there and they were beating the shit. Yeah. And they were beating the shit out of Shane. And Roman was doing that super power bomb and did the spear and did all that. They were cheering for Roman. This may have been the thing that switched the mind back and turned the clock back 3 years. So all us dummies wound up cheering for him again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be that guy that just got hook, line, and sinkered and but guess what? Right now I'm the guy that's like, and I'm cheering for Roman. I can't believe it. How did I get bamboozled in cheering for Roman? It's the Shield, idiot. And I'm an idiot. And of course,
do we not validate this like in episode 40 and 45?
Of course I'm going to cheer for the New Day because it's a New Day. And I can't wait to see what serious ass Shield versus goofy ass New Day is going to happen once they go one-on-one.
9.
No, 9. You faked me out.
Now, I berated you the entire time. I will say, Roman does look like he belongs back with the Shield as opposed to him being by himself.
Okay.
Seth and Dean look a lot better. Basically, everyone in the Shield is better together than they are on their own.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, in this temperature of WWE. And the New Day, who the fuck doesn't want to watch a New Day match, man? I mean, the only reason that it's at a 9, for all the shit and all the blowjobs I've been giving out all night about this fucking pay-per-view, this, my friends, is the one match where I would have wanted 4 weeks of build, 6 weeks of build, 8 weeks of build.
Okay.
For this.
Okay.
That's the only reason why this is not a 10. Because this,
I think
for everything that happened, this match feels rushed AF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I have against
hot shot booking because of meningitis.
Yeah.
Arnold?
I am at an 8. Really good. I think everyone's going to shine. Kofi has been shining a lot more than anybody else has lately, which I'm wondering if that's going to come to fruition for something. Xavier is going to be good. Big E's proven to be a lot better this year too.
Yeah.
The Shield's been clicking on all cylinders. And Roman, I don't feel bad not booing him. So, yeah.
Okay. Hector in the live chat, he says, who's going to turn, Dean or Roman? Is there going to be a turn? I don't think there's going to be a turn. I think it's too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
Who you got winning?
The Shield.
I got the Shield winning.
Yeah.
Fuck it, just to be different. I got the New Day winning.
Okay.
Somebody's getting the tromboner up the Cooper.
Yeah, they just coming back.
Yeah.
The anticipation level for Survivor Series.
For all the
30th anniversary.
For all the fucking 8s and 9s that I was throwing out there when you guys were throwing out 10s, for all that shit, overall, I'm at a fucking 10.
What? Finally got a 10 out this fat fucking.
The reason is because I gave damn near everything an 8. Something's got to surprise me and be better. So I wonder what it is. What's going to be the thing that's going to be better? That's going to be like, wow, I was wrong on fucking Wednesday. I should have anticipated that as a 10. And I'm excited for being wrong. I'm excited for seeing what those surprises are going to entail. And I'm just excited for the fact that, yeah, I'm a homer. It's here in fucking Houston. It's at the Toyota Center down the fucking street. And I'm going to be there. Yeah, I'm fucking excited. So 10. Mark for myself and mark for my city. So be it. Is that your sign language for a 10 there, Arnold?
10, baby. That's a 10. That's a tired man's 10 right there.
A tired man's 10.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm hoping I even get to go. But even if I don't, I'm gonna be very comfortable watching this at home and like being like, yeah, this is tight. It's always that's a little more special when it's in your hometown. You get to watch it and you're just like, it's a little bit more live. So yeah, Survivor Series, I've always loved it. So you gotta love it.
Chris, what about you?
This is the first time I think that a pay-per-view following a takeover will be just as good, if not better, anticipation-wise.
Oh, you're right.
So not only am I at a 10, fuck it, I'm at an 11.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
Survivor Series.
Get the fuck.
Dude.
No se vale.
Dude, this is the first time quality over quantity where a WWE pay-per-view following a takeover is on par, if not finally over.
Okay.
Dude, this is going to be good. This is going to be really good.
Good.
Oh, fuck that shit. Yeah, so that's it, man.
Yeah.
And then we have Raw, and then we have SmackDown. And 205.
Next week's show should be like 5 hours.
Yeah. All right. I don't think we have anything else to talk about as far as like ROH, Japan.
No.
Oh, I do have
TNA.
one thing. I have one thing to tell you. I heard last week's episode.
Yes.
Somebody made the comment that this was the first time the women's the women's was the Intercontinental was relevant. Oh, you and Travis, surprisingly, Travis forgot this. China's feud with Chris Jericho was the last time that Intercontinental title was that prestigious. That.
Okay.
Fair enough.
All right, fair enough. Next week. Now, as we all know, we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But also on Friday, you can start your wrestling week a little bit early.
Go to San Antonio for NXT House Show. Shawn Michaels, the guest referee. Yeah.
Well, McIntyre
against Adam Cole.
But if you're wanting to stay in the greater Houston area, on Friday, DZW is having their next set of TV tapings. So come on down to DZW Olympus Arena on 1812 Avenue D. Yours truly will be there because I'm their commentator. So you can check them out on YouTube. Search DZW Wrestling. But yeah, come check it out. The reason why it's on a Friday, we normally have our shows on a Saturday, but NXT
apparently something's going on Saturday that rivals every
to
independent promotion
of
all the time.
If you want to get a head start on your wrestling, come out there Friday. If you're coming in from out of town and you're also going to be here Friday and you're looking for wrestling, dude, come on out to DZW.
Yep.
I cordially invite you. But yeah.
But he's not going to pay for it.
Right.
You need to pay for it.
Right. Yes. Because that's what we need, paying customers.
Yes.
No, I thought you needed viewers.
Well, the both. The both. So
TNA proved that you can do it in front of nobody.
I guess so.
Viewers.
TNA.
Where could they find you on YouTube?
You could just do a search for DZ Wrestling. I think it's like tinyurl.com/DZW Wrestling or something like that if you did it that way.
What about on the public access?
Well, we're on a local Houston public access station called Houston Media Source. As far as times and when we're on, that's a little bit, up in the air.
Trade tapes.
Right. Sometimes we're on, sometimes we're not. We'll get you that info as as that comes. So yeah, if you're new in the chat, which a couple of people were, like Nate, I've never seen you in here before, dude. Hit the subscribe button.
You can tell we've gone too long.
Give us a thumbs up, and just tell your friends, and make sure you try to come back for next week where we tell you about all the stuff that happened after WWE.
Maybe, apparently, because as soon as we turn off the camera, he's going to tell us, oh, by the way, I can't do it Wednesday because I'm kind of a big fucking deal and I have boobies.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe. Okay.
We'll figure it out. We'll let you guys know.
Travis and I will see you on Wednesday. Yeah. How about that? Anything else?
That's it.
If the longer we stay on the camera, the balder this guy's going to get. We need to go.
All right.
Bye, Felicia.
Adios, my friends. Keep it classy.
Whatever it is, you can wait for the chat. I'm out of here.
I don't know.
Oh, by the way, a middle finger to anybody that bought WrestleMania tickets already. You should have better things to do with your money. There you go.
Okay. Randy is